You are now entering Maximum Driftcast, the only drifting podcast hosted by a Spanish soccer mom, a 30-year-old silver-haired fox going on 60, and finally, a 200-pound bowl of spaghetti with chimichanga arms.
The champions, we are the champions.
Hey, and welcome to the 1-year anniversary episode of Maximum Driftcast. We've now been live for 1 whole year, and this is a very special episode, which means that if you're looking for the normal, very informative drift news and just in-depth, super focused commentary that we provide on a yearly basis now, I would suggest you turn around now and go and listen to another one of our episodes. This one's just going to be pure silliness. We're going to be calling fans.
We're going to be talking to our most deprived and vicious audience.
Yeah.
And
Colby, what do you think?
At first,
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
this is one small step for man,
One giant leap
for kindness.
kindness. Yeah,
Yes,
we're all super
of course.
kind. But anyways, we're going to be calling fans the entire episode. And this will not be the usual format. So if you're looking for hardcore drift news, listen to the one before this or the one we're going to record after this, because this episode will not be that. We're just going to be saying thank you to all the people that have listened to the show so far and calling guests the entire episode. Hopefully, if you were interested in being a part of this, you DM'd us on Instagram or Facebook. And
for all those who lied,
We had over
try to
300,
slide into our DM.
over 300,
I thought it was over 9,000.
almost over 9,000. If you do 3 times 9,000,
Yep.
that's close to where we were at.
That sounds like at least 400.
That's close to 400.
very
So
close to-
we have been bombarded with contacts and phone
Bamboozled.
numbers, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
This has been 1 year, and to kind of go back before we start making these calls, this is something that your 3 guys right here kind of put our little noggins together, our little noodles,
I'm a puppy.
put our little perros together, and we felt there was an opportunity where, hey, what's another way to be the voice between the drivers,
Yeah.
NFD, to the audience?
Yeah, so let's talk about the origins of the show, because now we can pontificate and SRNDs for a minute here. We started. I got a phone call from Cory, and Cory said, "Hey man, you wanna do a little podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." And then he's like, "Cool, Paco and I want to do a podcast." I'm like, "I want to do a podcast too." And then that
was it.
And here we are. That's where we are.
Thank you.
And that started off,
The
actually, this mixer here, Paco, me and you drove to
This is
some
a-
dude's house.
No, actually, this is the second mixer.
It's the second mixer.
Yeah, this is a nice one. The first mixer we got, it was a Craigslist
We did a Craigslist.
mixer that we found for like $40.
Yep.
$60. And it was okay.
But I would say that our audio has always been perfect.
Oh, from day one, I would say so. Well,
Go listen to our first episode.
Or don't. I don't know.
Actually, our first 10 episodes.
actually, the best audio episode is when we had Bon Jovi's sound.
Bon John Voney.
Bon John Phoney, or John Bon, as I call him.
Yeah, no, John, JB.
When
That
we
was
had
a
his
nice episode.
Yeah, when we had his audio tech on here, because Sam, you were gone, so Paco pulled some strings because he's friends with Bon John, and he said he'd come down because he heard of previous audio issues. He nailed it,
Yep.
and ever since then,
Perfect audio.
Was
And
dialed in.
And for those that are only listening to the audio format of this, we just want you guys to know that we are the most comfortable we've ever been recording this. We're all wearing onesies in the way that there is no middle half of our clothings. These clothings are just straight up bottom to top to bottom. We got Colby Horseface over here on the right. He's wearing
Also known as
the
what?
stinger.
Yep.
The human stinger. And he's wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog
There you
onesie, which you might recognize if you're watching the video portion from Cory and my Sponsor Me video,
Yep.
the Hoonigan Sponsor Me video, which, as I mentioned in a previous episode, is literally the only way that I've gotten the jobs I have today is because some people watched that video and they're like, "Hey, man, you want to edit my videos?" And then literally a year later, I was the video guy for Fun
which amazes me is that he used to be half the man he is now, and
Are you
he's
saying
somehow
weight? Are you saying weight or girth? Are you making a fat
Both.
joke?
and
that
he
a
still
fact?
managed
Well,
to slide into that thing.
well, I ended up taking extends, and it just puts the weight in the wrong area.
Yeah, that's the problem is that like Cory took a bunch of extends and also I also do want to bring up that we are being paid now by extends. They're our main sponsor of the show. And Cory, when you first took that, your right leg just
Matt, it swolled up.
it's swolled up, and then you called them up and you're like, "Oh no, you just got to massage the swole into your dinger zone."
Yep. So you work. Actually, I had to wear pantyhose on both legs because
Yeah.
it restricts the flow and the circulations, and then it forces back up the main pipes to the main unit.
Right, and again, I don't want to talk smack on Extends because they are now the main sponsor of the show. So Extends, thank you so much. We are all
Girthier.
Look how big my ears
we
got
are
after
we
starting
all
taking Extends.
rock hard with journalistic integrity, and Paco, you're wearing the Wilfred / just Perro outfit.
Aye, mate.
Oh, you're an Australian? Are you an Australian puppy?
I've never seen the show, mate.
Mike,
Show is hilarious, mate.
Oh, so you're the first guest we've had on the
Wait,
show.
I'm a cute Australian shepherd.
are you Mad Mike?
I'm Wilfred, my Mike's puppy.
Hi, Mike.
Perro.
Oi, mate.
Oi.
So
Sure, bro.
And Sam, what are you? You're just a casual beer drinker?
So this is a PBR onesie that I won in a raffle at a bar, and it's about 2 sizes too small. So
It looks like it has a little pull up for the butt.
yeah, if I wanted to
Have
do
intercourse
if I wanted to
with
do
a man.
some weight reduction
Right.
in the middle of the show, all I gotta do is pull down the flap.
I was going to say, it looks like
or
somebody...
man intercourse.
Yeah, it is pretty tight. You were showing off your family jewels earlier when we were live streaming.
Yeah, I got rupees, diamonds, emeralds,
That's a lot of jewels.
Emerald Legacies.
emerald legacies, and
So
So
But-
go ahead, Paco. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so-
Let's hear it.
so we started the show,
Mm-hmm.
but before we started the show, we used to be just regular nobodies.
we are
Yep.
still.
So
to be fair, but
Corey, where you came
Cory
from?
was nobody. Cory, you'd never drifted a car in your life. You've never even looked at a drift car.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, looking at his phone like usual. Cory, what?
Let's go back to Sam.
So,
Let's wait for Corey to be
I was
ready.
gonna say, Cory, your mom and your dad, they made love.
Right.
You were born,
Yeah.
and then from that day that you were born up until this show happened, you did nothing, right?
No, not at all.
What did you do before this?
What I did before this, my mom would nourish me to the size I am now.
Yep, hot dogs only.
Yep. So they've been actually blending up hot dogs since I was a baby and putting them in a bottle, and they would feed me pasta sauce and spaghetti, blend it up, and then I would drink that up until I was about 26 years old.
26 pounds old.
Yep, 26. So right now I'm sitting at a stacked 140 pounds.
100. Yeah, you do look honestly.
Do I look thinner now or what?
No, I was gonna say you've gained a bit, which I always
Because I used to
wanna
be
say-
135.
I also want to say you're at like 150. To be fair, like I'm
messed
sorry,
up.
dude, but like
It's
you're a solid 150 now. But Cory, you've driven some cars.
I've driven some cars. Yeah, to kind of give you guys an idea about myself, my dad used to race flat track motorcycles, gotten off road, did the Baja 1000. He was factory Yamaha, factory Harley Davidson. So when I popped out of my mom's little
Factory Ostermeyer.
yeah, factory Ostermeyer. So when I popped out of my mom's, hoo-ha,
Oh,
what would you call it?
Bajango.
When I popped out of my mom's Bajango Unchained, I was put into a go-kart about 4 years old.
Yep.
So I raced go-karts forever.
Yeah.
And then I went from that to some race cars. I did some SCCA and NASA and Pro Auto Sports.
Yep.
And then from there, I did some. Then I got a job at Bondurant, which I worked there for about 10 years.
Yep.
So there, I worked with freaking everybody from Slash to Jimmy Johnson,
John Bon
Jovi, Eddie and Alex Van Halen. Did a lot of driving. Did a lot of stunt driver training. Did military training.
Which, if you watched our Boss Force step video, whatever, one of the early ones that Cory and I did together, that was us screwing with every single Bondurant car we had.
No, that was Matt Powers, the scientist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
as
So
well.
we did the what was the name of that? I don't even know the name of that.
That
video.
was
Driftbusters.
Driftbusters. So that was us using every asset we had to our availability at the time, and that's when Cory could just take up Bondurant cars and screw with them. And you
So,
no longer work there.
No longer. I've been out of there for the past 3 years.
Well, but before that,
And even before that, I did some work with General Motors. I did a lot of the Ryan Drives and Hollap programs.
Did you ever drive in Formula Drift?
yeah,
I
I
did.
did. Like before you
Well-
left Bondurant.
So I did a bunch of racing and road racing, and then I actually... Should I tell the story about my first drift ride?
Yep.
Okay, because it's actually a really cool story, and
Yeah.
I've never really told many people about this. So in 2011, I called Dustin, my friend,
Jensen Argyle.
Argyle
Yep.
III, and I was like, hey, man, I really want to try to get back into drifting, because fun fact, the first drift event I went to was in 2002 at the Reliance Center. My friend actually competed in that at the time. right? And so we hopped in a little shitty van and had a Crown Vic as actually the first drift car that we used. So we went out there and
So this is a Bondurant dude, by
Yep.
the way, because I didn't know about this until I met you and talked to you about this. That there was a Crown Vic, just Bondurant car in Formula Drift for a minute there.
probably 3 rounds. And so anyways, drove from Phoenix to
Which
Houston.
was just I interrupt as I do. You guys will have to learn this, of course, over the year. But this Crown Vic was more or less a stockish Crown Vic.
Oh, it had okay. So do you know the Mercury Marauder, Paco?
Yeah.
Which has like the 5-liter,
Which is just like the Interceptor police version, right?
Except it had a Tremec 5-speed in it,
Yeah.
and it was all like other than that, it had iBox springs on it, a 5.0 motor, and then a 5-speed transmission.
And what year was this that this competed in Formula Drift?
This was 2002.
So
This was the same year that Bubba Drift went out in a stock El Camino. Yep. And the funny thing is the dude that was driving the Bondurant car didn't qualify.
What's his name?
James Bondurant.
James Bondurant. drove
Yeah,
that car.
he drove it. And but I remember being out there, and then you had the Falcon rig, which has always been the Falcon rig. And had Tony Angelo and I think Ryan Hampton, a couple other guys in it. So we did a flatbed trailer all the way out there. But back then I was like, man, this sport's pretty cool, right? So anyways, 2002, 2011 passed. I tell Dustin, I'm like, man, I really want to try this drifting thing. It's finally taking form. Drifting in 2011 was getting cool, big cars, high horsepower. And so he's like, all right, well, let's figure it out. So we ended up finding there was a local company called K-Sport that so happened to have a drift car locally, and the old driver actually left or quit drifting completely. So they had this car sitting there. And
Which is the orange S13.
Yeah, the orange S13.
With the V8, did it have an LS?
Yeah, had a pretty stock LS, and it had a cam, and that's about it.
RV cam, Paco?
500 horses.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. So anyways, I didn't know anybody at K-Sport. Dustin didn't know anybody at K-Sport. So anyways, Dustin went through like LinkedIn and all these other ways to find the owner of K-Sport. And he ended up finding the owner of K-Sport. And then he found his cell phone number on the internet.
Nicky J.
Yep. And Dustin gave me the phone number. He's like, here, I found his phone number if you want to call him. Keep in mind, I never said one word to this guy in my life. Ever.
Did Dustin make the deal that got you on the
He did. I give
wheel?
credit a lot to Dustin.
Wait for it.
Dustin did the research and then so here's the thing is, he got me the information. He's like, all right, if you want to call, go for it. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to call.
Which, just to clarify, we did mention his name is Jensen Argyle, but if you've watched the off-track videos from years ago, Dustin is Cory's partner in crime, one half of Twins Dragons is what they call themselves. But if you watch off-track, he's Jensen Argyle, and the one that is talking to all the drivers being an idiot, which is what was the spiritual predecessor to why I created the Driver and
Who
Driver
knows?
stupid show that I did.
He might be on our next episode.
Yeah, he might be on the next episode that we recorded a couple days ago. But but just to clarify, if you guys are wondering to put a face to this Dustin that Cory's talking about, this is Jensen.
Okay.
Okay.
Our guy.
Guile. So going back to getting the phone number.
Yeah.
Once again, going back to talking about sponsors real quick. Everybody's like, it's impossible to cold call people. It's impossible to send an email and get anything done. So anyways, I get the phone number. I call him. Mike, hey man, this is Cory. I heard you might have a drift car sitting around. I'm super interested in drifting.
Raise your voice a little bit because
I'm super interested in
No,
drift.
no, your pitch because you're a young
Hey, man.
you're a young kid.
Yeah. Hey man, I heard you had a drift car laying around.
Yep.
I would love to have an opportunity to drive it, or at least come check it out. And he's like, ooh, what? Yeah, it's still getting worked on. I don't know what you want to do. And I'm like, hey, well, how about this? You're about 10 minutes from my house. Tomorrow morning, I'm just gonna come by, say hi. I want to put a face to the name, and we can
deal with it.
And it was like, okay. and then it was hung up, and that was it. Now I got off the phone, I'm like, dude, I think I may have got something.
You're blowing.
He responded, and he talked to me, and
He
so-
didn't tell me no.
Yeah. So anyways, I got off the phone as soon as I can, and I remember going to K-Sport as a stranger, and I meet Nick, and I'm like, hey man, how's it going? He's like, hey. And I'm like, we talked yesterday, and you had the drift car sitting out back, and if you want to shake it down, we can go practice.
I'm here to crash your drift
Yeah.
car. What's up?
So anyways, he walks me into the shop, and there's this S13.5 torn to pieces. And he's like, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with it. It's kind of our show car right now. We're not going to really do anything other than putting in shows. I was like, well, if there's an opportunity, let me know because I'm ready to go drive it. So anyways, 2, 3, 4 days pass. I don't hear anything. I'm like, fuck, there goes my opportunity. I'm never going to drift.
Yeah.
And then I have to find a way to buy my own car and spend time.
Have you drifted anything at this point?
No.
You've been a teacher at
Yeah,
Bondurant.
I know how to slide a car.
Obviously, you've slid some cars around some corners, but you've never done drifting with the intention of becoming a pro quote-unquote drifter.
There's a story that leads into that too. So anyways, 4 days goes by, and I call Nick. I'm like, hey man, I haven't heard from you in a while. And he goes, hey, I just got the car put together. So if you're okay, we're gonna bring it up to the track and we'll let you test it. Woo. And I was like, what? Yeah, we just put it back together.
Record scratch.
Like once again, this was a cold call. Never seen the guy.
But he already knew you worked at Bondurant.
This was just, but once again, he didn't know anything about me.
Yeah. But I mean,
so what am I going to say?
Like you're a guy who works at a
okay, so he's
going to
say you work at Bondurant, and that's the end. It's not the end.
No, I know, but I mean, it wasn't like just a random guy. Like, hi.
I am a random guy.
It more or less could have been at that point because his
was.
credentials were literally I work at Bondurant. So
it doesn't matter. It literally did not matter because you know how many times I tried using that? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So anyways,
this man had enough faith in this, in Dustin and Cory from the phone call. They was like, sure, take this car, put a bunch of money into. And this is what year again?
2011.
Which is a very different climate than now. So don't think you can go out and do this today, or try, of course. But go on.
So, anyways, drift car shows up there, and once again, I heard this V8 in at 240. I was like, man, this is kind of crazy.
Which is kind of unique-ish at the time.
Yeah, I think it was kind of. That's like when it started.
Barely started happening.
So I did a couple laps in it. I slid the car a little bit, and I remember I had to buy some really shitty Dunlops because I had to buy the tires to go test it. So I was like, all right, so I bought some really...
Imagine this is stock angle, too. Like
it was a modified knuckles, and that was it.
Well, it's still
so anyways, did a couple laps, and then like he loaded the car back up. Haven't heard from him 2-3 days. And I was like, well, I guess at least I got to drive a drift car. This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Fourth day, he goes, hey, man, XDC Phoenix is in like 3 days. Do you want to compete?
You ready to get rich?
And I was like, I never competed in a drift event before. In 2011, XCC was kind of like coming up.
Is that a seed league for Formula Drift at the time?
No, but I think it was something trying to compete with the higher...
XCC would get you...
No,
not then?
Nope, it never did. It was actually trying to compete with Formula Drift, actually. So it was another series that was used to have another opportunity. It'd be considered like...
D1 versus...
smaller than D1. It's above amateur. It was trying to be another pro series.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was like, fuck, okay, I'll give it a shot. And we ran at Wild Horse.
Did you win?
I actually qualified like 5th.
Yeah.
And there was like
out of 5?
Jeff Jones, Alex Pfeiffer, all these big dogs from FD were actually... Shania Twain, Willie T. Ribs.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, did that. I finished 7th, my first drift event. Out of nowhere. I didn't even know how to use the e-brake. I didn't use the e-brake the first time.
Yeah, it's funny because Vaughn said that too in his first Formula Drift Atlanta. It didn't even touch the e-brake going down that. Yeah.
So anyways, we did well at that. Nick liked it, so I did Vegas Drift. So here's the thing. Going back to like not knowing anything about drifting, I had no idea about drifting. When I qualified for Vegas Drift, my first time ever competing with that series, they were like, oh, your speed was wrong and you're way off your zones. I didn't know there were speed guns or zones.
Yeah.
I was just sliding the track. That's all I was doing. I wasn't trying to connect anything. I didn't know anything was out there. I was just sliding, but I ended up qualifying like 15th. So my first 3 rounds, I actually did pretty good. I felt okay in the chase, and I finished first year ever. I finished 3rd overall next to George Marstanovich, Danny George, and me. That was the first year I finished 3rd.
You lost to Danny George?
Yeah,
you
fat piece of shit. Yeah, but anyways, it was once again.
He was already fast.
I learned everything in 3 events. I only did 3 of the 4 events.
Was he in the Miata at the time?
He was in the Miata. There's actually funny videos because one time I was trying to drive super hard after FD round in Vegas, the final round of Pro-Am. And like Danny was behind me, and I was like, I'm gonna run into the wall. I'm gonna slide right up against it, and I fucking smoked the wall and ended up crashing the car in the wall with Danny behind me.
Cheers.
But that's where it started. It started off as a cold call, not knowing, having faith in my ability, having the persistence and passion to do it. Thanks to Jensen. In 2012 was my first year in FD. I only drifted for about 8 months before my first round of FD.
That's crazy. But then,
wow.
So then you, to just paraphrase these FD years, this was before there was Pro 2. So Cory went right into Pro 1.
Yep.
It wasn't called Pro 1. It was just called FD at the time.
So my first pro year was 2012, in which rookie of the year I'm competing against Chelsea Denofa, Daigo Saito.
Who the fuck knows who they are?
Yeah.
These days.
Yep. I think Chelsea was driving a black SC. Daigo, I don't know what he was.
No, I don't even know. I don't even know what that name is.
Yeah. But anyways, it was...
That's like cool. It's a cool story because like you don't hear that too often, or like just like
8 months of drifting.
A cold call.
Yeah, cold call. That's the thing is like, so everybody that says, oh, it's so hard, it's so tough to send an email or make a call, nothing happens. In my head, I'm like, dude, I'd done that, and that gave me 2 pro years FD and one.
It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but you're not going to know if it's going to happen if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's my motto off of that.
Well, the important part is the climate is very different today, of course, which you need to do the equivalent of that thing today, which today is not just a cold call to some automotive aftermarket parts manufacturer. You got to do a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
But the moral of the story, why we're even talking about this in the first place, is one, so you know where Cory came from if you didn't already know, because you may have listened to this podcast since episode 1, but if you haven't, it's important to know, though, that one of the topics that we talk about so often is how to get from zero to hero, or just to hopefully try to find the thing that will let you pursue this passion in drifting, if that's the passion you have. And Colby over here was literally just a cold call.
Yeah.
Away,
And look at you right now. You're wearing a
Sonic
onesie and a shitty
and the upstairs
podcast
loft.
show.
And it's not shitty.
But
It's not
to go back real quick, last thing on my note.
It's not shitty.
Here's the thing, is I think sponsors still now today for every pro-am and amateur guy out there, even guys in Pro 1, Pro 2, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like people resort to email immediately. Say, I'm going to email so-and-so and ask for a sponsorship.
Show up and be assertive.
Do you know what? There's 1 million people emailing him. There's only 10 people calling them.
Yeah, it's minimum
Separate
effort.
yourself. That will separate yourself just that little bit to make
Exactly.
the effort. And it shows you have balls.
And it's not like we're saying, like, show up in their lobby and just be like, okay, I demand to see so-and-so. Like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
But just be assertive and try to do something different than other people. Yep. And Cory at the time did something that other people didn't do, which is just call and say, hey, I hear you got a car. I'm a fucking driver.
And I'm going to show up and say hi, and I'd love to meet you. And if you say no, say no. It's just having the guts and balls to do it. Trust me. I was shaking in my boots, too, knowing that I'm going to meet a stranger. I'm trying to sell him myself to go drive a race car. But the thing is, I really think if you have trust and belief in yourself and the ability to go drive and the ability to promote and sell their brands, you should have no issue walking there and make the phone call. As soon as you hesitate and say, ooh, I don't know if I can do this, then you're already knocked out.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have no faith.
And speaking of coming out of nowhere,
Samuel.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where'd you came
You're
from?
moving to me now. Well, okay, so I started as a professional boogie boarder. The year was 1956, as you can tell by my physical appearance and gray hair. I've been around the block once or twice.
Been places.
Yeah, so 1956, the boogie boarding circuit was not that popular at the time, of course. So what I did was I took a plank of wood, right, and I threw it in the ocean. Mm-hmm. And then, Cory, you know about this, right?
Yeah, you threw it in the ocean, and then after it went swimming for a little bit, you jumped in with your snorkel.
Yeah,
and stuck it right up its
so
butt.
I was just trying to go snorkeling and look at some turtles and what have you, and then the waves came.
That was
And
the
they-
So
scary
then I
part.
was like, oh gosh, these waves are coming. I better hop on this plank of wood, and that's how boogie boarding was started.
Wow.
And that's all I got to contribute to the show.
Well, okay. But then somehow you start taking photos after that or something.
Oh yeah, so why my opinion might count for a little bit of something. So once upon a time, I was just a little guy in a little apartment about a few minutes north of where we are standing in this lofty castle now. And I was doing commercial photography, but barely. I was mostly being a valet.
I remember Sam Valet.
I was parking some
But
cars.
you went to school, right?
Oh, I went to fucking so much school. Yeah, I went to ASU for photojournalism, but my degree didn't teach me that much. My internship at a local magazine taught me a bit, and I was kind of stagnating because I was mostly just valeting cars, and I was pissed about only valeting cars and not doing cool shit, which the cool shit I wanted to do, which
Other than
is,
farting in people's Ferraris.
I was farting in Ferraris and what have you.
That's
and then
that's a life right there.
If you want to talk about the weird fun stuff of this, is that I saw Speed Hunters photo shoot of Matt Powers.
Yep, the green car.
The green car, and it wasn't Larry Chen that shot it. It was
Harry Berry.
It was Harry Berry that shot the photos.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this green S14, and it was fucking dope. So then I thought, hey, I'm a photographer. I can take photos of cars. And then I thought I want to get into drifting. So then I had too much money from valeting because that job pays very well, might I add. So I recommend everyone do it.
Yep.
Valeting is great. And I had, and I say too much money, I literally had $3,000 laying around. And it's like, oh, I'll buy a sweet working S14 with a perfect body and a totally working KA with a bunch of supporting mods.
You scored, dude.
For $3,000. Well, there was a couple at the time. I wanted an S13 coupe. Then I bought this car, and then I threw a GoPro on it, and then I made a stupid video about it, and I've never done any video editing before. And then the video came out, and the first video didn't get that many views, but then I made another one. Jalopnik made a post about it, and like, look at this guy learning how to drift and how bad he is. Ha ha ha. And then here we are. That's not true. There's a lot in between.
Uh-huh.
But then after making some cool drift videos, and then having then found I googled Arizona drifter, who was the biggest drifter in Arizona, and then we had Cory, right, Cory?
Yep, I was right here waiting for you, Sam.
And then we made our thing.
Actually, Mark got us together, right?
Yeah, we had a buddy from actually one of my good elementary school buddies, Mark, is also friends with Cory from World of Warcraft, and they were in a band in high school.
Yeah, we were. Me and Mark played. Mark played the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I played the drums. My friend Brad played the guitar.
Yeah.
Cory on the Hosford.
But we didn't find out about that connection until later. But yeah, we made some cool videos. Cory hooked up with the Chris Forsberg at some point. I think before that I started editing Turked because of the sponsor me video I made with Cory. So the moral of my story, as Cory's story had a moral, my moral is just start making shit, and hopefully people start looking at it, because Cory and I made some cool shit. Other people found it, and those are the same people that create Turked. And one of them was Von Gitten's media dude, who then was like, hey, do you want to make Von's videos? And yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny because I remember the first time you went to a Formula Drift event. I went with you. I was kind of like just helping you out.
That's the second time I went to one. The first one I went
No,
solo
like
polo.
you, as working.
As a worker, yeah.
As a worker, yeah. Like you ask somebody to get you a permit.
Media pass.
Media
Yeah,
pass.
because I was shooting Formula Drift before I ever
Yeah.
got the Vaughn ticket. I was just out there on my own dime, and Paco came out on his own dime, and we stayed in a tiny hotel room together, and
and we
shot.
cuddle.
It was so cold.
But it's funny, like I mean, and going back to the kind of like the cold calling thing from Cory. I remember we were at the Pike.
Yes.
The night before.
Which the Pike is a bar in Long Beach that all the drifters go to after the event
Yep.
and before the event and all that. So if you want to hang out with some drifters,
So
go there.
we went there because we heard that's where all the drifters
That's where
hang
the
out.
cool guys go.
So we go there and we're just kind of like hanging out and chugging a beer, and there's suddenly Ryan Turk. There's at the bar,
And we got all
and we're looking at
flummoxed.
it, and Sam's like, "Oh, there's Ryan Turk," and I was like, "Come on, Sam, let's go talk to him." Like, no, he's busy. He's talking to somebody. Like, no, dude, like it's at the bar. Let's go talk. Like, no. And I literally kind of had like to grab him by the hand, like I'm here, and like, "Oh, hi, Turk. Hey,
I literally had nothing of importance to say.
I'm Paco. This guy is my buddy Sam, also known as Drift Idiot. I don't know if you've ever seen his videos." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I kind of heard that."
Which
Drift
is
Idiot
probably
thing.
lying, to be fair, but
Maybe, but I mean, you definitely.
Well,
got,
do you know what? Our sponsor me video was Ryan Turnek.
Yeah.
And
Well, but that was way ahead. This is before all that. This is
this is about that time. I want to say. I don't know.
this is when like this was your first year with Forsberg, I believe.
Oh, then
Cory?
the Hoonigan sponsor me video was before that.
And but anyways, yeah, like you know, like nobody knew you, but your videos, when Jalobnik posts them, they actually kind of got popular.
That got a little bit of traction, and of course, if you're listening to the show at this point, you're probably angry at me for not making more of those Drift Idiot videos because
that's probably one of the most brought up points.
I mean, no one cares about the fact that I was creative producer on Drift Garage, or that I've done now 2 seasons of Vaughn video for Formula Drift. If you've seen a Formula Drift video, Vaughn, I've done that. That's entirely almost like my fucking work for the past years, and tons of other series. But obviously, if you're listening to the show and you know who I am, you probably just don't give a fuck about that because you just want to see more of my shitty drifting.
Yep.
And just to put a capstone on this little bit about me, because it's awkward for me to talk about me.
I know that's awkward.
Is just that maybe, just maybe, I've been in at least a little bit of talks to revitalize the Drift Idiot S14 in some incredible way. I will not know about the actual specifics and if it will occur or not until another few weeks. And even if the big way that has been talked about that it might occur, this is so aloof right now. Even if that doesn't pan out, there will still be a very exciting way for it to be rebuilt, hopefully.
Yep.
And
Nice.
if the person that has brought this up with me is listening to the show right now, hey buddy, I love you. Thank you for
help Sam,
thank
please.
Thank you for offering to do these
Help
things.
Sam.
And
Nice.
you look good. And I just want you to know that I love you.
Nobody heard that. It's
All right, so Paco, in 4 words, sum up who you are.
me.
Yeah, 4 words.
In 4 words. Right now, I'm a cute Australian Shepherd, mate.
Cute Australian Shepherd, mate.
That's
that
4.
worked.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, so anyways.
All right, let's move on with the show. Sorry, Paco.
It's okay.
Paco, who are you?
Well, I'm an immigrant.
Oh,
I came from motherland 12 years ago
We eat bread.
with bread
we drink wine
and banged the horse.
in the Bangladesh.
Easy, Paco.
Oh,
easy,
sorry.
Paco. Paco,
So-
you're a civil engineer. You're a city planner.
You're a
well,
wizard.
okay, so this it's not that fun of a story, but here's what happened.
Oh
So
God, here we go.
I finished school in
Yeah.
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
That's in Mexico.
Guadalajara, Mexico.
Corey, can I hear your best Guadalajara?
Guadalajara.
Oh,
Can I do mine?
Guadalajara.
All right,
It's just
go on.
funny when Americans try to say something in Spanish and they sound like rapists.
You know what I say? I say tortilla. I just roll every letter in the alphabet when I speak in
As you should.
Espanol.
Yep.
All right, so you're
So-
a little baby pup.
Yeah, I was a little baby pup, but I was
Guadalajara.
already in school.
Okay.
I went to industrial design
Yes.
college. It was
Okay.
a 5-year thing, and I spent a lot of years in school. It was
So you wanted to be a flamboyant
I
building
wanted,
designer.
I wanted to design cars. So that's literally what I wanted to do. I wanted to design cars, and I was this close of being admitted at the some design school in Italy,
Uh-huh.
in Milan.
Mulan?
And Milan.
Okay. Keep.
Wait,
I
but
like that.
no, Disney's Mulan.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But instead of that, there was like a situation when I ran out of money and I had to quit school for a year
Uh-huh.
and ended up in Laredo, Texas, working at driving semi rigs, just like moving stuff around.
I was wishing you would turn into a Mexican cowboy and just give bulls bath
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a story
But
about how then you took your son around the country and arm wrestled for money.
Pretty much.
Is
With gigantic robots.
Robots.
Ribbit
No, but
rabbits.
anyways, I managed to. I worked for a year driving semis and ended up making some money. Went back home and finished school. Graduated.
Yep.
And right after I finished school, I came to Arizona just because my sister's boyfriend from back then used to go to ASU. So he was in Guadalajara when I graduated, and I was like, "Hey, how's Arizona?" He was like, "Yeah, it's kind of cool." I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I tag along with you and check it out?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So I came here with a backpack of probably clothes for like a week.
Condoms, whiskey.
Not even that. And I found a job at a body shop doing
Body shop?
Yeah, like-
as in
A dance
car
club.
body shop.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the body shop, that old club that people go to.
And I was just a helper at a body shop, sanding and getting tools and stuff like that.
Nice.
And one day I got an opportunity because I as an industrial designer you have to work a lot with AutoCAD, and I was very proficient with AutoCAD and modeling and all that. And there was this job opportunity as a civil engineer. They needed somebody who was very good with AutoCAD, and I got there and I was like, I'm not an engineer, but I'm a master at AutoCAD.
design this shit.
They test me, and I did everything they needed from me, and I got the job, and I've been working there since then.
So what are you designing these days?
I was working there as a civil engineer. It has nothing to do with cars, and I kind of always wanted to. I was always around cars. Like since I even brought my Datsun, my 280Z. That was my college car in Mexico, and I brought it here to the States. And there was some drifting in Phoenix. Come bring your car. Blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm just gonna bring my little Datsun. And I got in there, and obviously I sucked balls. No power steering, open diff.
Yep.
And it was just fun. But I met a lot of people and started kind of like getting into drifting. And then I bought
What year was that?
the 2009.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean no, 2000. What's 2007? This is 2007. This is like my first or second. No, dude, like my second year here. So 2006, 2007. Anyways, so I started like working on the Z, and I bought a Corvette.
Of course.
Because I was doing pretty good at the civil.
Why
as a
wouldn't
civil
you?
engineer.
Why wouldn't you buy a Corvette?
And I always wanted a Corvette, so I bought a Corvette, and
You
I
would.
went to the drift events.
A C5 Corvette, right?
Yes.
Well, the reason you bought a Corvette because at that time you left the body shop and you're doing lead singing for a Bruce Springsteen cover band.
Yeah.
Right. They're called the
and
Springer
some
Dingers.
background dancing. Yep, pretty much.
Spring Dingers.
Okay, so they bought a C5 Corvette and you're dressed as Bruce Springsteen.
Yep.
And then you thought, this front lip looked gross as F, fam. Right?
Well, so here's the thing. What happened is that I went to a couple drift events in my Corvette, and nobody would talk to me. Like nobody, like I was like, hey, I'm trying to learn how to drift, and I have this car, and they were like, yeah. Just keep trying. Like nobody wanted to like to.
Did everyone have like an 8.6 or an S13? That was the jam out there?
Everybody had 240s and like beat up cars, and it's not that it wasn't like that expensive anyways. It was like a $10,000 car or $12,000 car, but anyways, it was a nice car, and I was kind of like pissed because I just could not get it. I probably still don't.
Okay.
But one day I was about to merge in the freeway, and I just like floored it a little too hard trying to drift, getting into the merging ramp, and I spun and hit the curb and ended up with the car on top of the median, kind of like
Corvette owners do.
Yeah,
at some point.
like a good Corvette owner.
Yep, classic Corvette stuff.
That pretty much messed up my front bumper. So, I went back home, and I mean nothing happened structurally. It was fine. I went back home, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna fix this. And I remember I went to Craigslist and started looking for bumpers, like a used bumper, and I found a C6 bumper, like a used C6 bumper.
Yeah.
This is my had a C5, so I was like, well, I always kind of wanted to like design a new bumper. So
C6 and C5, by the way, for those that don't know Corvette chassis codes, this is like the generations of them. So C6, do you know
the C5 is the one that has a horrible plate cover.
The pop-up
that
headlights.
says Corvette. Still pop-up headlights.
And C6 is the first modern
open headlight, open grill.
Yep.
So I was like, well, I never really liked the front bumper in these things. It's too busy where the rest of the car is very nice and clean. So I bought that C6 Corvette bumper and chopped it in a lot of pieces, and then cut my original bumper and blend it all together and sanded and did tons of body work to make it look perfect. And it actually looked pretty good. I took some photos of it, and I painted it, took some photos, and I think I posted it on some Corvette forums or something like that. And a lot of people was interested, like, oh shit, that looks so good. It looks super clean, and it did. I really liked it. So I put I put some money together, like $3,000 as well.
Hey,
yep. And I made a mold, and I started selling those. You call it C5.5 Corvette bumpers, and that's how it started 2F Performance.
So you started with an American Muscle Craigslist bumper.
Yep.
And a crashed C5 you parked on a curb.
It wasn't really crashed, but it was just like the bumper was messed up.
Right.
But they started selling pretty good.
But to be fair, though, that's the 2F Performance story. I would say that you're more or less sitting at the table with us other upstarts, not because of 2F, though, but because of your...
But that's where I was going.
Your gross van.
So, exactly. So, after I decided I wanted to get back into drifting. I already knew some of the guys, some of the drifters out there. I kind of started making good friends, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna sell the Corvette. I'm gonna buy me some better drift car, and I wanted either a Volvo wagon or something different than a 240. But for some reason, I ended up buying the Previa.
I'm gonna do a Volvo or 240. Oops, Previa.
Toyota Previa, $900. Best decision ever.
Yeah.
So I showed up at the drift. I welded diff, cut the springs, lowered the whole thing.
As you must.
It was a factory 5-speed transmission. So I showed up at an event, and you were there at that event.
I was.
Was that when you had Christmas lights on your car?
That was the second event.
Okay.
With
I think
van,
Paco and I actually had the first event.
Well, I remember the first event because Sam, every time the van came by, you're like, whip out your dinger.
Yeah, I was just asking him to see that sweet ding.
Whip out your dinger.
And then
so I brought the thing, and I sucked obviously, but that's where you approached me. I was like, dude, that thing is cool, man.
Because also I noticed that when I first showed up at a drift event with my already modified 240SX that I didn't modify, and just more or less showed up with this car at this scene with 0 friends in the scene, and like, of course, no one's gonna like walk up and talk to you. So I just went around for like every group of people at every car, and granted, I'm not as old as fuck looking as I am now. I was like 25. And I just walked up and was like, hi, I'm Sam. I like drifting. What are you guys here for? and like some people were like, hey, man, cool, fuck off. Paco was like one of the guys that was like, "Hey, cool, I like drifting too. You want to talk about
And
it?"
I knew your videos.
Yeah,
And that's the other thing.
Well, I only had like one at the time or something.
That was like you were in the third already.
Yeah, no. But either way, like it was just
You
it
guys
was
had
just-
your first bro down.
It was just like two noobs just walking around, like,
Yeah.
and just introducing ourselves to everyone at the event. Like, "Hi, I'm Sam, and I like drifting. What do you think?"
And Cory was driving. I think you were driving the 350.
Corey was already way cooler. than
Really?
us.
Was I
Yeah.
beyond that? Because I remember my first drift event in the S13.5.
Yeah.
My first practice driving the car at a local event, like Nick's like, "Oh, I'll get you in. I know people in the drifting community
hook
out
you
here."
up.
And I remember I was sitting at the grid, and the guy goes, "You don't have a wristband. You don't have a label on this freaking car. I'm gonna put this on there."
Get the fuck out.
And he goes, "You better respect this place. And you better respect us, okay? You're the new guy here. Just do this. Do what you got to do. We're doing it because of
Wow.
K-Sport." And I was like,
Okay, pal.
Who was this?
I will tell you guys who it was after
yeah,
this.
off
But you
live.
guys definitely know who it is. But I was just like, okay.
Wow.
And I never said a word to anybody.
Yeah.
And I remember like pictures hit the internet and everybody was like, "This kid didn't e-brake. This kid was foot braking everywhere. This guy would." And I was like, wow, this is my first local drift event. And I just got bombed on so hard.
So
Yeah.
that was Pat that said that to you.
No, it wasn't. But anyways, I had the same experience you guys did.
Yeah.
And I actually had it pretty bad because it was like, "You just took over a Pro-Am ride, dude. Like, we're veterans, dude."
You better fucking
Yeah.
show some respect.
Yep. I'm like, "Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do it."
It's pretty
No,
much.
but-
It's pretty much the if you just want to take all of our experience that we just mentioned and just turn it into the movie Rad. Have you seen the movie Rad?
I haven't.
BMX rider. Yeah, highly recommend it. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, go see the movie Rad. It's about a BMX rider in the 80s. It's got a lot of Stan Bush.
But here's the other
artist.
thing. Real note.
Yep.
There's still some separation in the community
Yeah.
everywhere across the United States. And it's like, do you know what? You never know who you're going to run into. You'll never know who you're going to meet. And you never know what could evolve into. Be open to meeting people. Be sincere. We're all here for the same reason.
Yeah.
Because cool things could happen.
I think so. The entire thing that we just talked about, it wasn't just to hopefully just talk about our bullshit, but at the same time, I think that if you've listened to the show this long, this episode this long, this entire series this long, like at least you want to maybe know a little bit more about our background. But at the same time, the big message we've been sending for an entire year now to the entire drifting community that wants to listen to the show is, hey guys, don't be a shithead. Like, hey, just love the sport and love your fellow drifter, and that's literally, if you notice the story that maybe got us all progressed along our little drift careers as we are now. Not that we're fucking rolling the dough or super cool now. We just have a little podcast, and we're all doing our own individual things that are also doing okay. But the biggest message that we can possibly send is don't be an asshole, right?
Yeah, we're all here for the same reasons. But I think when you open the door to certain people, it can create more opportunity.
Yeah. Talk to people, network, and have fun, and just enjoy what we do. Thanks for.
We're all here for the same reasons. And honestly, the sport allowed us to do this and all the other things we've done and create a lot of friends along the way. And I would have hated if I didn't come into the sport not as open as we were, because we would have missed out on a lot of opportunity and cool experiences, and we've been pretty lucky by it.
And if you just showed up and you were just like, hey man, I'm the best fucking drifter out there, give me a car or else. And if Paco would have just showed up and
I drive a Corvette, bitch.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me how to drift.
and if I had made drift videos where like, yeah, I'm pretty good, but like, just the car's broken. Like,
Yeah.
Like, come do this.
I'm still learning this thing. I've been training all my life for it,
No,
and I
but
just
like,
come out here.
if I was just me drifting, I'm like, fucking car's broken. Like, no, like we are all humble and we all did stupid shit, and now we're listening to some stupid podcast.
I think definitely
show, but-
humility and persistence takes you places.
and hot bodies. I would say,
Dude,
that
I
the
was
one thing-
ripped back in the day.
We're also
way
ripped.
better
If you-
shape.
If you want to Google Cory Hosford, Sam Nalven, Paco Ibarra in 2009, like we just had so many abs. It's disgusting. Almost.
Dude, yep, I would agree with
Between
that.
us is like 20 something.
26
squares.
abs. Yeah, 26
Yeah.
squares.
Well, do you guys want to move on?
I was saying,
to
yeah,
I'm ready for this.
All right, so this is the thing that we mentioned we are going to do previously, and we told you guys on Instagram and told you on Facebook, like, hey guys, why don't you send private messages of your phone numbers, and we're going to call you guys, and we're just going to talk
Should
to
we
y'all.
Yeah, so what I was thinking is to give our audience right now a prelude into this.
A Honda Prelude.
Sometimes we'll try to play with these people a little bit.
You think so?
I think
we should play with them?
we're gonna have a good time with them.
Paco, who you call it?
And we
calling
really don't
anybody
know
yet.
where it's gonna go. None of this is planned
You
out.
want to start with this one? I feel like
Yes,
But,
I think we should start with
this-
that one.
this-
No.
one-
You want to start with that one? I think that should be
Yeah.
a closer. He's the headliner.
you think so?
I think he's the headliner.
I
I don't know.
I think he's a headliner.
Just surprise
I think
us.
he's a
Let's go wild.
headliner.
All right, well.
But can I fuck with the first?
And plus,
one?
we got to warm up. We got to warm up to
All
this.
right,
And who wants to
let's-
do the first opener?
Can I fuck with this guy?
You want to do the first opener,
Yeah,
Sam?
fuck
All
it.
right, you go first,
Fuck it.
Sam.
All right, well, we even got new equipment for
You
just
sure
for
it's on?
this.
You sure they can hear me?
It's hold on.
All right, here we go. I'm excited for
So-
this.
Hold on, make sure you
Guys, this is for you.
Let's gonna try the doppelganger.
Okay.
All right,
So,
here we go.
So this is we're gonna call him DK. We don't want. Oh, I can say the
Yeah,
name.
we can
It's
say
it's
this is Dookie
Dookie
Cookie on
And
Instagram.
cross it off once we've called him.
All right. Okay, here we go, boys.
Yeah.
Sam, you take lead on this one. And if it goes to voicemail, Paco just hang up so
Yep.
it doesn't release any numbers. He's probably taking a poop.
Hello?
Hello, this is Card Holder Services. We've got some unauthorized usage on your credit card.
I'll look on my card statement then.
Are you sure?
Whoa! Sam! You just trolled
hard.
Dookie Kookie so hard. It's
back,
good.
call
Let's try calling back
Let's
again.
call it back real quick.
Call it back. I feel bad now. Holy shit.
I was hoping you were jumping right into the next one and be like, yeah, hey! Don't worry, I'm probably going to do the same thing.
No, it'll be nice this time. Hold on.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh, no, he's...
Hey, Paco, can you text them?
All right,
Paco, text them real quick and just say, hey, this is...
dude, pick up.
No, I'd say don't text. Well, you can text him.
Yeah, because he's going to keep denying it. We should...
I was gonna say let's call one more time.
Let's
and leave
call
a voicemail.
yeah.
Let's call someone else.
Let's call someone. Yeah,
Tell-
dude, it's fine. He's got
It's all right.
the
Call
car
some-
services are not gonna text him, dude. Pick
I
up.
know, but now he's...
All right, Colby, you better take the next one.
Okay,
I'm
let's-
that. All right, call someone else. Fuck.
In the meanwhile, let's try. Let's see. Okay.
Oh boy.
Wait, hold on. Let's let that marinate for a second. Let's learn from this before we jump on to the next one. All right. So what could we have done a little bit differently, Sam? After you said, "Let me look onto it," and you just fired back. Are you sure? Like, come on, Sam.
Well, I think he got the text. Let's call him.
All right.
again.
Go ahead. Let's try it again.
Let's try again.
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
Maybe not.
Hello?
Hey man, I'm sorry.
Hey, this is Maximum Driftcast.
Oh. Well, that's,
Sorry for being an asshole, man.
Sam was being a dick and wanted to troll you.
Obviously,
he got... Yo, you got me good.
the troll work.
I got you good, bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have on the phone.
Dookie.
Dookie Kookie.
Hey man, what's up?
Yeah, you nailed it, dude. Well, I'm laying in bed right now.
Ooh,
yeah, what are you watching?
wait. Are you wearing clothes?
Are you wearing clothes?
I'm not wearing pants.
Oh
Yes,
that's already that.
Well, let me get the next question. Are you Donald Ducking? So you're only wearing a shirt, no pants?
No, just a shirt, no pants.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Yeah,
Donald
Donald
Duck.
Duck. Yeah, he's
Classic
totally
Donald Duck move.
Donald Ducking right
What,
now.
Good job.
Are you watching Initial D?
No, they took it off Netflix.
What? Did they? No, are you kidding me?
No, they actually did.
we gotta-
Dude, I've
kinda
been
disappointed.
looking forward to watching that on Netflix.
Yeah,
That's-
I missed that.
We gotta stop this phone call. We're gonna stop this podcast.
We're gonna
Right now,
call Netflix.
We're gonna call Netflix.
Hey, Dookie Cookie, what'd you do
yeah.
What'd you do all day? You sound like you're beat up and tired, man. What's going on?
I spun out a bunch and
Oh, shit.
drifted a little bit.
You went drifting today.
Yeah, I did.
What do you drive?
A cookie.
I drive a 1996 240 SX.
Hey.
How much is your power steering leaking?
It was leaking.
How did you fix that? I'm asking for a friend.
I tight. Oh.
You stop
yeah.
putting power steering on fluid on it.
Well, it turns out like 20-year-old lines like to leak, so I just replaced them.
That's so
that's
weird.
kinda smart.
That's so weird.
That's intelligence right there.
Yeah, it turns out that if you have old lines, they tend to come loose and spill power steering all over your driveway.
All right.
And,
Pro tip.
then you're left-
Hey, Dookie. So, question: we told people we were calling you, and we got about 1,000 emails back. One of the important questions that we had asked is, "Hey, Dookie, if you were in a hot dog eating contest, how many can you eat and why?"
And
how many did Kobayashi eat?
32 and a half.
I think Kobayashi is the actual number.
Yeah,
A Kobayashi.
A Kobayashi +1.
Oh,
That's not bad.
dangerous.
Well, fair enough, man. Well, thank you for answering your phone. I'm sorry about your credit card.
And sorry that Sam trolled you, dude.
No. By the way, we are still cardholder services, but also you should really cancel that card, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Have a good night, Dookie.
Yeah, dude.
Dookie. Thanks
We'll
for,
see you around, man. Thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything.
All right.
Later, bro.
Adios, amigos.
Oh,
See ya.
adios.
Hey,
Something you want to add?
Go for it.
I had a question. Who's in the room?
So you got me, Sam, Paco, Cory, Sam, Paco.
That's it.
So Paco, question.
See.
When are you going back to Mexico? Since
Okay.
Donald Trump got elected president.
I'm not one of those who said I was going back to Mexico. I'm perfectly fine
That's
here.
a really good question.
Well, the good
actually.
news is that
Hey, I'm asking for a friend.
it's
Hey.
Well, the good news is
Yes!
it's not up to him because
Dude, we just had to wake up Dookie Kookie. I knew he had something in him. I thought he was gonna fizzle out, and then he just revitalized himself.
no, Paco is actually totally on board with building the wall to keep himself out. So once Paco can build the wall, he'll be on the other side
I'm
of it.
coordinating the project.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are they keeping the Mexicans out, or are they keeping us away from the Mexicans?
That is a very deep question,
Interesting.
which we're gonna dwell on for a long.
I think that's gonna be
We'll-
next episode.
We'll
Well, I
find
mean-
out.
Well, I mean, I happen to be Mexican, so
Oh, cool,
I
dude.
can't answer the
There
question.
you go. So that's why he wanted to know.
Nice. You and Paco should kiss.
Can we know?
Can you do that? Is that
I'll get him for you after the
Put
show.
your lips.
There-
Put your lips on the phone
Put your
at
lips
the
on the
same
phone?
time that I put the lips on the
Alright.
microphone. You
Ready?
One,
Let's-
two,
Is
three,
it-
go
is
kiss
it-
it.
is it
Oh,
legal?
how
Oh my
sweet!
Oh, that was a long kiss.
Wow, that was sweet, guys.
Well, thank you.
All right, Dookie,
Thank-
you're the man.
Thanks, Dookie.
Alright.
Kookie.
All right, bro. Have a
All
night.
right, take it easy.
Have a
You
good
too.
day, brother.
All right,
Man,
next
well,
one.
that was a
All right.
perfect.
That was pretty
that was a
good.
good lead, Sam. All right, Paco, do you want to do this one?
Sure.
What are you
Let's
doing?
try
Who are you calling?
this one right here.
one's
Say his name, Paco. What is it? I can't
Hub
read.
and bearing drifting.
Oh, Hub Drift. They've commented on our
Yeah.
shit before.
707. Is that a Vegas
77,
number?
3155.
You can't say the number. Don't
I'm
say
not
them.
saying it. I'm just saying numbers.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Try to
Paco,
distract
hit
the
it.
audience. Let's do this.
Hit it.
You're gonna fire this though.
Oh yeah.
All right,
I
come
got
on,
this.
Paco. Change your accent so he doesn't recognize. Of
course.
you. All right. Oh man.
Oh, sí, buenas tardes. Estamos hablando desde el programa de Maximum Driftcast. Estamos buscando al señor Jovan Brent Driftring.
Sí.
Sí, muchas gracias. Sí, lo que pasa es que queríamos informarle que su tarjeta de crédito no pasó el pago para un dildo de tamaño de 12 pulgadas que usted pidió, pero queremos ver si tiene otra tarjeta con la que puede pagar.
Sí, chupas en la baño.
Paco, what does that mean?
It means that it's lit as AF.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Paco, you better get down here and come feed your kids.
No.
Oh,
Get
sorry,
off the phone with them drifters and you come down here and you feed your stupid kids.
Paco.
Dude, that sounds pretty serious.
That's
Paco.
my my anchor wife, by the way.
You should probably take care of that.
So Paco, who did you call?
Mr. Hub and Bearing Drift.
Do you know this guy
Hey.
already, or did you just?
No, he's a first time caller, first time listener.
Hey man, you're on the Maximum Driftcast. I guess.
The only drift podcast where we call friends.
Yeah. What are you doing
I
right
saw
now?
it, dude.
I saw.
Dude, I was eating some chocolate chips
No
Wow.
shit. Wait,
I'm jealous.
hold on. Just the
on
chips?
YouTube. Yeah, dude, straight chocolate chips.
So you'd get like the 1 pound bag,
No,
right?
yeah. We're talking Ghirardelli. We're talking Hershey's. What are you sporting here?
Dude, we're talking some for sure Ghirardelli
Not.
semi-sweet.
All right. I just want to make sure
Oh.
you're not doing none of that Kroger bullshit.
No, he's eating Ghirardelli.
No.
All right. Cool, man.
No.
How's your hand?
Yeah,
do you
no,
wear
this is
white
the real
gloves? Do
deal.
you wear like gloves when you eat it so you don't get little Hershey stains on your fingers, or how do you eat them?
I'll be honest, I have some Hershey stains, but I
Yeah.
kind of just went bag to mouth at one point.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes.
That's savage, dude.
Completely took the hand away from the just bag to mouth. That's
Yep.
really what's going on.
It's a way to stay clean, and the thing is, you don't want to look like you just handled a turd, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's.
Well, right, and you don't want to work twice. I mean, like,
Yeah.
why are you gonna pour them into your hands and then into your mouth? Well, you can just use
Yeah,
gravity.
don't be
and allow
stupid
to
about
do
it.
the work.
That's what I like to hear. You're an innovator. Do you drive drift cars or what's your deal?
I do.
What's
I
your?
do.
What,
I've got an E36. It's got an M52. It's basically stock aside from a little bit of angle and some coils, and that's about it.
Sprinkle some of that angle on it.
Yep.
what?
But I did just throw in some super sick Vac Motorsport E36. Did I just say E30 Dick?
Yeah.
I heard
You
it.
totally
I
did.
slipped- Well, when Paco was doing the opener, I heard dildo, and now I just heard dicks.
So E30
I
dicks.
for sure. It's in the air.
So it's got 30 dinger power,
No,
from what I understand.
But yeah, no. So I just put a Cobra seat in it and just fabbed up. First time like fabbing anything, I made a handbrake bracket because I got
Nice.
a hydro
Hell yeah.
and yeah. So just doing my thing. I've been drifting for like 2 years.
Awesome, man. Welcome to the world.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
world of
man.
drifting. What's your least favorite part about the sport?
That's a good
Probably
question.
how hard it is to get into it if you don't
Oh, yeah.
know anyone.
Oh, we just had a weird conversation about that, actually.
Do you have any local buddies? Like, did you just show up to the drift crowd and just be like, "Hey, man, what's up? I'm
I
Hubbard
literally did. So I was. So quick story. I was
Yeah.
driving a WRX at the time.
Those
I
are
was
stupid.
back. So my home track is the same home. Well, not home track, but where Farouk lives. So I live in Napa.
Hell yeah.
He goes to the track and
Yep.
Sonoma and everything. So I was doing the straight line, and I was like doing like a 15.4, and I was like, this is no fun at all. Like doing a straight line 15.4 with all-wheel drive. I need to do something else. So
Yeah.
I kid you not, like I had heard about drifting in like 06, 07, and I just wasn't into it. And then I went over and I was like, what are these? Because I broke out, right? And I look over, I'm like, what are these guys doing in these cars? And so I'm standing next to this guy, and so I start talking to him about his S13, LS swap, blah, blah, blah. So I get in with one of my friends, and I was hooked. I literally
Hell
went
yeah.
home, Craigslist, bought the first E36 I could, and just went ham.
You got rid of your WRX, or you still have that thing?
Yeah, I sold the WRX to get a truck to tow the car.
Good man. That's the life story of a drifter right
I
there.
know, right?
Awesome.
Because all-wheel
Straight
drive
up,
is
dude.
all-wheel drive is for wieners.
Yeah.
Yep. What does WRX stand for, anyways?
Wiener, rectum,
Express.
Xylophone.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
xylophone,
thought.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's
Yep.
what I've heard that.
So is there anything
But
you
yeah,
want
so
to?
if you saw
Sorry. Yep.
What's that?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, if you guys saw, Hub and Bearing is just something I started actually this year to teach people how to drift, get people involved in drifting.
Oh,
And
cool.
we had our first event. It was a major success, but there was only like 8 drivers, so lots of track time. And
Nice.
See, I could have
yeah, it
used
was
that.
pretty cool.
I could have used that when I was drifting my Corvette, and nobody wanted to teach me.
You could also use a BMW when you first started drifting.
Yeah, instead of a Corvette or a van.
Yeah.
Or a van. Yeah. I guess it's my fault.
But
Let's
that-
just put it like that.
That's
I remember
killer.
that story, Paco. That is like the saddest story I've ever heard. Like, I hated on because you have like an actual like a car that can perform.
But that's killer of you to
But,
want to teach other kids how to drift, or are you just doing it so you can have people teach you how to drift?
Well, it's kind of I'll be honest, it's kind of a middle ground. Like it's something that I've wanted as well as like I realized I didn't have. So a lot of events were wasted figuring stuff out the hard way, which is how everybody figures it out, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
After getting some under my belt. So it's kind of this weird thing though, because I'm not teaching people. I'm actually hiring pro drivers to teach other people how to
Oh,
drift.
cool.
So I'm just kind of like this middleman. And it's been really cool. I've talked to like a handful of the pro drifters on kind of the West Coast, and most of them are down, but most of them are also super busy.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing it with a local Pro-Am driver, and it went really well. But kind of the whole point of it was to get like pro drivers, but turns out, well, I knew this already, but they're like way too busy for this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Except for if it's just convenient, you know?
Right.
So,
Yeah, which
yeah, but anyway,
is
that's
no
kind of the
no
dream.
fault against them. They just obviously have full plates, but they'll often many times pro drivers will still answer online questions and stuff. But as far as getting dudes to your events, I imagine it's better.
Dude,
to
I
aim a
gotta
little
give
bit
it
lower.
to Forsberg, because this is what he told me. I said, "This is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Are you down?" He said, "It sounds great. I'll be honest, I don't have time." And that to me was like the coolest answer, because
Yep.
so many people are like, "Oh, dude, let's do it!" Like, dude,
Yeah.
great. And he was like, "Dude, I dig it. I just don't have time."
Well, you
That
know
was-
Forsberg, he tends to lie a lot, and he's just a backstabber.
facts are
yeah,
not
he's
legit. His
you
facts
just
are
gotta
not
keep an eye
straight.
on that guy.
He was probably just sitting in a bathtub using his 3 trophies.
He was
championship
probably
trophies.
he was probably bathing in chocolate chips.
Yeah,
like
just
he was
dumping-
just.
And then next, as soon as I saw him like live streaming next in a bathtub with his 2 dogs, and I was like, "Really, dude? Come on,
Yeah,
really,
that's
dude."
typical.
Classic jerk move.
Well, dude, we appreciate your enthusiasm. We appreciate what you do for the sport, and we thank you for being a part of this whole program.
Thanks for letting us call you, bruh.
Yeah, brah. It's been great.
Awesome.
Keep it up, guys. Thanks a lot.
We got more people to talk to, so stick
We're
around.
moving on.
Listen to the show
You're
tomorrow.
the man.
Later, homie.
Cool.
All
All right,
bro.
guys. Take it
Later, man. Bye.
What
Cory,
I have one fucking jerk. Dude. That guy was a real
Jesus, man.
Me. I pop wheelies. I smoke cigarettes. I do burnouts.
I smoke pot. I smoke cloves. You need a clove cigarette, bro? Because that's all I smoke.
No, that's awesome.
That's what he said.
That's awesome. He's in NorCal.
What else we got?
This is my next one.
I have one for Cory. What about
Cory, you gonna
this
fire-
one?
you gonna fire this up?
He's one of our
What is it?
Patreons,
Who is
and
it?
he's in Australia. We should,
Yeah.
Let's make a quick one with that
Yep,
one.
yep.
Let's
Okay.
see. Let's see if I can
What
get.
time is it in Australia? Shit.
I don't know. Let's just do it. Who cares?
yeah.
Let's
Oh,
wake
no,
his ass
we're
up.
gonna do it.
Yeah,
What's
he
his name?
said
What's his name?
Mwam Ming Hugsi.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try
You nailed
something.
that. You
I'm gonna
nailed
try
that.
something real quick. Hopefully here it works. But he is from Australia.
I think he's in Australia. Yes.
All right, so right now it is checked. It is 8:27 p.m. on
Perfect.
Sunday
This
in
is perfect.
Arizona.
Sam,
Let's see
shut
if
up.
it
Shut up,
works.
shut up, shut up.
In Melbourne, it is 2:27 p.m.
Shut up.
Not that he's in Melbourne. Melbourne.
Shut up. What's his name?
Mwaming
Okay.
Hugsi.
Hello?
Hi, you have a long distance call from United States. Press 1 to be in call queue.
Wait, is that Cory?
God damn
You
it.
fucking blew it, dude.
Yes.
You're the
I was
worst.
hoping you were to press 1, and then I was going to ask you another question. I'd say take a number 2.
That was ticket number 2. That was your plan?
What's
No,
good?
I nearly fell for it, but what do you call it? I could hear that little accent in your voice. So, Cory is Cory.
Hey, what's good? Well, thanks for taking the call. We actually had to look to see what time it was there, so we didn't wake you up. But even if we did wake you up, we would still call you.
Yeah.
No. Actually, I've been anxious because I was at uni today. So the time that you guys said you'd call was 3 to 5 p.m. Arizona time, Phoenix, Arizona time. So that translates to 9 to 11 a.m. to me. So I'm sitting there at uni at 9 o'clock saying I might have to leave class halfway through. And then you guys are like 2 hours late, and then the
Of
live
course we're
stream.
late.
And
As we
so
do.
here we
Man.
are, I guess.
What a freaking story. Well, hey, we appreciate you taking the call. What the heck you doing today anyways?
You just driving around in a Holden with a pickup truck bed, hitting some roos?
No, actually, I live in the city, so imagine pretty much Phoenix, Arizona, without the questionable obesity levels. Pretty much it.
What a beast. I love it.
You're throwing shrimps in the Barbie in the back of your ute.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, I know it's a fan appreciation episode, but if anything, I need to thank you guys.
Oh.
I'm sure you guys might know, but the listeners might not. A while back, thanks to your show, I got to meet a couple of people who I never thought I will ever have the chance to meet. So a while back, when Chris Forsberg won the championship, you guys had him on the show to congratulate him, and he said that he was on the flight to Sydney for World Time Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Now, I
that.
had exams that day, so I thought I'm not going to be able to make it at night. So thanks to you guys, I called my dad up. I said, look, both of my cars are in the shop. I don't give a shit. I'm going to take yours. I'm going to go. So I went, and I got to meet him, and thanks to that, I also got to meet the Drift King, Tarzan Yamada, and a couple of other people that I never thought I'd have the
Nice.
chance to meet.
Dude, that is such a cool story.
I have to say a huge thank you to you guys.
Oh, no, thank you. That's so fucking cool.
And actually, we have to thank you even more because you are one of our Patreons.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, look, it's nothing really, because the show that you guys make, believe it or not, fills a void. Because people who are outside of FD and haven't been following it for a while and want to get into it don't know the sort of personalities behind it and see it as a sort of sport like Formula One, where everyone's sort of serious and unreachable and at such a high level. Thanks to you guys have created a little sort of bridge that shows that, FD and drifting in general is sort of sport that's more laid back and about connecting with the fans. And, that sort of pulls a lot more people in. So supporting is like the least I could do. I mean, you guys have definitely showed me the side of drifting that I don't know. So,
well, stop being so damn nice to us. Tell us about you. What do you drive? What do you do?
Well, let's start with what I drive. I currently don't drive anything interesting. I drive a Mercedes B180.
That's
2010 as my daily.
What is that? Because in America, that doesn't translate.
I have a Toyota Townace.
Townace, yeah.
No, it does translate. I think you guys did get that car.
Wait,
this is
yeah, I have a Townace like Alexi's, but it's an empty one. It's just like a utility van. And my Sunday driver is a Jaguar X-Type Sport all-wheel drive, which is a little rare.
What are you saying?
We only got about 173 of them in Australia.
What are you saying? These things aren't interesting, dude.
Oh my God.
You've got about as crazy of a car collection as Paco here.
And he has a van, yeah. So,
yes.
Yeah, perfect.
And honestly, I couldn't translate all the
Believe it or
cars.
not, I'm selling all of them now.
You're selling all of them. What are you going to get?
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for my provisional permit to finish so I could drive a turbo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a 370Z twin turbo and aim for 800 foot-pounds at the wheel.
Aiming high.
600, sorry.
Hold on, I have to correct you there. Don't you say Z down there, 370Z? Or is that just the
That's
UK?
in England.
I think that's Canada.
Hey, whatever works for you, Sam. I mean, you've been around for thousands of centuries. I mean, you look like Gandalf, so you must,
You've been around for 1,000 centuries.
You are the best, dude. You are the best.
Hey, yeah, seriously, we thank you.
I mean,
you want
I was about
far
to
more?
say,
Yeah.
I mean, like you guys have like a massive mix of personalities that are great. I mean, you've got Sam, who featured in 6 different movies that were insane, and he's living for a couple of thousand generations. Then we have Paco, who is pretty much a love child of a stereotypical ISIS person with a little bit of Spanish flavor. And then we've got Cory, who is pretty much the evolution of the person who you had in high school, who was that little fat kid who had a sense of humor that made you laugh for no reason. He hung around, but for some reason he's still around. So, you guys are a bunch of misfits that, I just love to tune into.
Holy shit, did you script this, or is this all out because
my
you just roasted
God.
all of us?
Yeah, I'm going off the top here, so... I could go on, but I know you guys have like 5 minutes, so,
Yeah, well,
Yep.
we appreciate
Hey.
the roasting because that was sincerely...
Do you know what? At first, this conversation gave me a big head. I was like, do you know what, man? He's really complimenting
I
him.
was like, hey, man, this guy should stop sucking our dingers, but now...
Yeah, now he just turned into a shit.
Hey, now you know what, kid? Fuck off. Enjoy living in Middle Earth, you goddamn Zuni.
Actually, another thing, I was going to say, you guys set up this episode. You do know this is like the best setup for like everyone to do shameless plugs about everything, right?
Hey, it's about you guys. You can just say whatever the fuck you want.
Which I think you already did, but
Yep.
I mean, do you have anything else to say before you ruin the rest of our lives?
And the show?
If anything, actually, I thought you guys might have checked my Instagram account. It's I've got a couple of cars that you guys might be interested in looking at. So one of the things I do for a living is I work at a rotary shop. Shameless plug, Facebook and Instagram at Race Only Garage.
And your rotaries.
So right now we're going for a certain record, which is it's all hush hush, but let you guys in. We're going for the world record for the world's fastest true street rotary, and the world's most powerful true street rotary. Not going to say much.
Don't
It's
spoil
all
it.
hush hush. But we did our first test passes a couple days ago, and let's just say we put a couple of race car chassis in the rotary section to shame with the street car. So,
How many rotors are you talking here?
So if you guys want to keep your eyes on that.
Yeah, what's your Instagram name? Because we had a hard time pronouncing it.
RX3. My Instagram is at Mu'min Hugzy. You guys chop that name up a lot.
Yep.
Pronounce it Mormon if you want.
Momming?
And the shop Mu'min. Stop halfway through.
Mu'min.
Yeah, it's
Hugzy.
funny when you asked us if we went to that Instagram, we did, and we just saw a bunch of guys juggling hot dogs. So yeah, we must have got it mixed up.
Yep.
Also, how many Apex?
Yeah,
you went through 30 Apex seals that day because obviously you're bad at building cars.
Believe it or not, we went through a couple of probably a dozen test passes.
Yeah, it's a very
It's
reliable
still pretty
motor.
much the same. No Apex 2.
Awesome, man.
It's not the world's most reliable thing, and this is coming from me because I build rotaries, but for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been an RB fan. So,
Nice.
I've had my couple hundred RBs under my belt. So you'll never get me to change over.
Nice.
That's funny because I actually have just one FD under my belt, and you can decide what that means for FD. That means it's a term for
Yep.
a dinger. But anyways,
Yep.
thanks a lot for your time, man. We appreciate talking to you, and thanks for saying all the beautiful things you said. And enjoy living in New Zealand, and I hope that you enjoy the next Peter Jackson movie.
You guys keep doing the New Zealand jokes and the sheep jokes, but just to let you guys know, even if you guys crack the New Zealand jokes, we still have more sheep than them. So,
Perfect.
yeah, but
Well, enjoy your sheep, man.
All right,
Appreciate it, bro.
We'll see
anyway, I
ya.
appreciate you guys so much.
Take care, man. We'll
Later,
see you
man.
soon.
All right,
Have a good one.
yeah, have a good one.
So far, I
That
think
was- that was
I
a-
think my call's the best.
Well,
it
yeah.
was-
This was a $55 phone call, by the way.
Wait, do you think so?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because I got it.
But it's fine because he's a
Because
Patreon.
I just in the middle of this, I saw Paco frantically writing down, "This is long distance" on a piece of paper.
And I couldn't write.
I didn't assume.
Isn't it like
Fuckface.
$1 a minute?
Like
No,
I don't know.
I don't
I'm exaggerating.
I don't
but
assume that long.
I'm just saying we have 100 numbers.
All right,
to
let's go.
call.
All right, let's
yeah.
Sam, you're back up.
All right.
Okay, so this one, he's trying to set up his brother, who says he's a big fan
Yeah.
and has a V6 twin turbo Mustang. He's like, "Can you call my brother?"
Hell yeah.
So let's try to do that
Hey,
one.
so with this one should say like, "Hey, this is Steve with Mustang Speed Shop, and we want to feature your car."
There you go. Yeah, I like it. You want to?
No.
Just kidding. We want to break your heart.
No,
This
I
is
know.
just Maximum Driftcast.
I know what to do.
All right,
I got
Sam,
Let's try this.
Take the bull by the horn, Sam.
Ontario. Okay, so this one's
Also
Canada.
long distance.
Take
Canada. I
the,
think it's
Sam.
local.
Take the bull by the
He
shaft.
said he's got a V6 twin turbo.
Yeah, Mustang.
Yeah.
Haha.
Okay.
Can leave a voicemail. I don't care.
Well, we got to see if his number is.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice
Double check the
messaging
number.
system.
Jacob Wall.
Oh,
Is not available.
it's not available.
At the
Wanna
tone,
leave a
please
voicemail?
record your
Yeah.
message.
All right.
To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, bro, this is Sam from Maximum Driftcast. I'm here with Cory and Paco, and I just totally want to tell you that
Hi.
V8s are totally cooler than twin turbo V6s.
We'll talk to you soon, man. We tried. We wanted to talk to you and wish you well with your V6
Yeah.
extravaganza.
You got a totally cool brother that told us to call you and totally told us to make fun of you.
Hopefully
so
you
we're sorry.
check your voicemail.
So tell your brother thank you, and we will look forward to talking to you again, dude.
All right.
See ya.
That's it.
Sayonara.
Bye.
The guy's totally just
Bam.
sitting on the couch.
Only if we could make the phone calls that short.
All of them.
That guy
Hey,
just,
man, this is a Sam from Maximum Driftcast.
that guy just sitting on the couch listening to another show with listening to our show with his headphones on and didn't even look at his phone while we're actually calling him.
All right, let's call XXB.
Oh, let me hit Bieber Babe.
All right, hit
420.
Bieber Babe,
Okay.
Sam.
Sure. Yeah, because this one didn't count.
All right, so the last one was a brother suggested because his friend's brother's a fan. This one, you guys may have seen him. XX Bieber Babe 420.
XX.
All right, here we go. Sam, yours again. All right, shut the fuck up, everybody.
Hello?
Hello, and welcome to Time Warner AOL Movie Phone. To hear the number
God
one
damn it, these
hits.
fucking people.
Come again. come again?
Please repeat that.
Do you have someone who speaks English, please?
No, nada más español, señor, pero por el momento le podemos recomendar la nueva película ¿Quién engañó a Roger Rabbit? Está disponible marcando el número 2.
See?
Hey!
Hey, what did you ask him if he wants to wear a dog suit and go
If he,
play in a
wants
dog
to, if
park?
he wants to watch Roger Rabbit,
Hold on.
press number 2.
Are we actually on the phone with XX Bieber Babe 420?
XX.
XX?
Yes.
Holy shit!
Golly.
Goddamn internet
Oh my
celebrity
God.
over here. So let me, from the bottom of our hearts, can we just say thank you for letting us call you?
Oh, no problem. Thank
Thanks,
you for
dude.
calling me.
So what do you, what?
Fun fact, XX Bieber Bay 420XX is kind of a Cory Hosford doppelganger.
Is he?
Is he?
He sent me some nudes the other day,
Oh, did he? Slipping out some nudes.
and I could totally see his
Bottom
face.
down, from my
Yep.
waist down only, though.
Yeah, that's how we knew.
And then
We look
Paco,
exactly
Tiny
well,
dinger.
well, Paco, that's where he's like, dude, can you believe XX Bieber Babe is like 5 years old?
God damn it.
I was like, what do you mean? How do you have an Instagram at 5? But all right, makes sense.
So XX Bieber Babe comments on a bunch of our cool posts that we always do because we always make cool posts. XX Bieber Babe, what's up with your life right now? What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm in my basement working on shit.
What are you working on?
We're building a bar, and I'm also building a gun.
You cutting up your hookers or what?
Oh.
Just hanging out, cutting
Doing
up,
man shit in the basement.
cutting up your hookers, get rid of the parts.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out in the dad lair. Being a
Nice.
dad.
What
dad
what,
stuff.
what kind of gun you building? You use like a little pipe with a pin. You
Let him answer, Sam.
shut the fuck up.
Building an AR-15.
Hell yeah.
Or also known as a dinger gun.
What what kind of lower receiver you got?
Oh.
I have an Anderson lower receiver.
Okay.
Tell me about your upper.
It's a no-name upper I got from Black Rifle.
All right, you guys now should make up.
Nice. Do you have a bayonet on it or what?
No, I don't have an A2 gas block, so I can't fit a bayonet on it
Yeah,
right now.
Cory, you
Duh, I
bozo.
should have known, but I'm a fucking
You
idiot.
big dummy.
I'm a doy.
What kind of bar are you building in your basement? Is it a pirate bar or what kind of bar?
It's mostly flat. It's slightly brown.
Browntown. I've been there. Is that what you're naming the bar?
I haven't really decided yet.
The Brown Master.
Okay,
Dad
well we
lair
have
down
we
here.
have 20 seconds to come up with a bar name. Sam, what do you think it should be?
I'm gonna call it the Bieber hole.
All right, what are you gonna call it?
I want to say the Rapid Fire.
Rapid fire?
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, I'm gonna name it Brownout.
Ooh.
All right, which one is the winner?
I like the Bieber hole personally, but Brownout's a close second.
Damn it!
What up? Do you drive drift cars? Why do you listen to our stupid show, man?
Mostly for Paco. I just like learning Spanish every week and not how to not speak English properly.
Hell yeah.
Well, good job on giving Paco a big head.
Fuck you, I say. Fuck you.
Nice.
No, but my buddy currently drives Pro-Am. I go to events with him sometimes.
Who is your buddy?
Jeff Donati drives Pro-Am in MDU.
Never heard of him.
Oh, MDU, nice. Nick Swan's events. That's awesome.
No, yeah.
I respect
Yeah.
that.
No, Jeff Jones, cool
Nice.
guy.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of that stuff in a while. I drive a BRZ so I can pretend like I'm a drifter.
Hell yeah.
So, what's your favorite vape juice?
What kind of coils do you have?
Did you put a vent in the dome just to make sure that your vape smokes don't clog up
Yeah,
the pores?
I like to vape, just that chocolate cherry while I put my cob tune on my car and yell at women on the street mostly.
I have
At my mom's house.
Hey man, it's cool. I've got a Subaru with a cob tune, so
Of course, all you guys have that shit.
I don't vape though.
You
do
try it
too.
at
Yeah.
some point.
I vape.
You don't vape yet.
I vape trees.
Yeah. Hey, gang, gang.
Hey, gang, gang.
Uh,
What? Do you have anything else to say to our millions of listeners?
Or is there anything we want to know?
I just want them to know that none of them are as good as me and Iron Dookie.
Oh,
We got a battle going on. I can't wait. Comment section battle.
hell yeah, man. Well, thanks for always commenting on our posts, and we appreciate you
No
listening to the
problem.
show. And
Thanks for posting good videos.
thanks, dude. Enjoy your pirate bar and enjoy your assassination weapon.
I will.
All right.
Hey, have a good night, Bieber.
All right, Bieber. We'll see you soon, my dude.
I love you.
Bye,
I love you too. All right. Well, that was good.
So we know he's a gunslinger, alcohol drinker.
Should we call the Dukester?
Let's call Iron Dookie.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's-
let's go back to. Let's go
All
to
right.
call him like, hey man, you just got called out by XX Bieber Bay.
No, let's,
Can we just when we call him? Can we not say anything when we start?
yeah, let's just see.
Let's just
I hope
keep
he
playing.
roid rage is like, stop prank on me. This is the 5th time today.
What if Iron
Oh,
Dookie's
God.
what if Iron Dookie's a woman?
Are
though?
you guys nervous?
I don't even know.
Oh, what if it's Celine Dion?
Women's don't drive.
What if it's a
S10
totally hot,
pickups.
Hold on.
totally hot Celine Dion?
How who do we have the pleasure of speaking with? Is that how?
Hello?
Hey, hello.
Who's this?
Man, we're trying to figure out who this is. Do you have an Instagram?
I think so.
Do you have a piece of shit engine on your truck?
That might be me.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you're in a desert, right? And you see a turtle, and the turtle is on its back. Do you turn the turtle over, or do you let it struggle?
Or do you kiss it on its stomach?
I'd probably kiss it on the stomach. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this must be Iron.
This
must
is
be
Iron-
Iron
this
Dookie.
is Iron Dookie.
Yeah, it's
That
Iron
was-
Dookie.
You passed the test.
Yeah, that's me.
Holy shit, man!
Wow.
Dude, so,
You sound like an
So
angel.
it sounds so excited.
so
Yeah, that's me.
You sound like an angel. So what have you been doing, Duke? Give us. People have been asking us about you, and you know what? It's like we were going to save you as a closer. You know, you were going to be the Bruce Springsteen of the Coachella, but instead we bumped you to mid-pack
Yeah, so-
just because we couldn't wait.
All right, so I imagine you're 45 years old, right? So 45 years ago, you were born. Tell me about that day.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Would you rather do this interview on Instagram?
No, it's. I'm not 45 years old.
Okay.
I don't know. Jared Deanda's not my father.
That's a
Okay.
bummer, dude. The best kids are always Jared Deanda's kids.
How many push-ups can you do?
At least 3.
Okay.
What about pull-ups? So as a motorcycle
Pull-ups?
going back. Yeah, how many pull-ups can you do?
Like maybe 2.
What about burpees?
That's about right.
The burpees. Yep.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well. Okay. So if you're a doctor, Iron Dookie, what medication do you take if you have burpees?
Yep.
I don't know.
Okay. That's,
All right. Well,
we were kind of stumped.
Okay, so let's say
All right.
that you're in the middle of a school bus, right? And the bus flips over, and you're on the side, right? So 90-degree rotation from the regular bus angle. It's a school bus though, so no seatbelts. And bus is full of kids, and the bus is
Okay.
flipped over, right? And so which exit do you go for? Do you go for the roof exit, the back exit, or the front door exit and kick out that door?
Well, I never sat in the middle. I always sat in the back.
Right.
So, I can't really answer that.
So
honestly.
back of the door, you kick the back door out?
Back of the short bus.
Yeah.
So Sam, what
definitely.
exit would you use?
Well, he answered wrong. I don't want to tell him the secret. So.
Well, Dino, I'll tell you what I would do. I would
Yep.
go out the top because I've always wanted to go out the top.
Yep.
And I would dress up as Santa Claus because he always goes in and out the top of the chimney.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. That's the right answer. So Dookie, dude, I think we kind of fucked up calling you. I really wanted you to get that question right, and I
Well,
honestly,
Paco, ask him that question you've been thinking about the past couple months.
yeah.
I don't know if it's appropriate now.
No, just do it.
No,
It's
it
fine.
really is. I think he's ready. Dookie,
ready.
are you ready for Paco?
Shoot. Go ahead.
Oh, man. I don't think he's ready.
Paco, ask it.
I don't even know. I don't even think I'm ready for
No,
that.
no, it's a question you wanted to talk to him about with the tires.
With the black ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How many? Okay, here we goes. How many tires do Iron Dookie goes? Shit, I don't even know how to word it.
Ask him in Spanish if you can't say it in English.
No, it was how many tires does Iron Dookie goes through in one meal?
That's true. That's what it was.
You tire muncher.
3.
Okay. Now,
Wow. Okay. Well,
All right,
that
he's
was
back.
that
No,
was a
he's
question.
back. He's back in the
He's
good.
back. No, he's
back.
good.
Yeah, all right, he's good.
no. So Dookie, how did you get involved with drifting, or what's your story on drifting?
Well, it's actually kind of weird. I don't drift.
Ugh.
I'm totally just a fan of drifting.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's probably the
Okay.
smart way to do it. To be fair.
Yeah, I'd probably save money.
It's much cheaper that way.
Yeah.
Actually, I followed Cory Hosford before I followed drifting.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That's cool. Awesome, dude. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I work at a body shop, so I constantly have headphones in my ears, and I'm constantly listening to like podcasts and stuff like that. So a couple years ago, listened to this podcast. I don't know if you heard of it, the Smoking Tire.
Oh my God, that was so long. That was like
Shout out to those
2011,
guys.
12. Yeah, it was Matt,
I think
Zach,
it
and
was-
all the squads. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was it was the end of your first season in Pro 1,
Yep.
something like that.
Yep. Absolutely. I remember that. Yeah, me and Dustin.
Two jokesters were on there, and I thought they were kind of funny, so I went ahead and followed them, and
here we are.
Started getting into drifting.
Dude, awesome. That is a cool story because that was I met Matt Farah probably 2 years before that because I let him drive the 240. We did teach Matt how to drift, and then we did the drive episode. And in between those two, Matt invited us out to his house in California to do a podcast. And I was like, back in the day, I thought podcasts were like, dude, what the fuck's a podcast?
They're dumb.
This was like 2011, and me and Dustin were like, screw it, let's show up there in our suits and act fresh. And we sat at a table similar to this, and it was me, Thad, Matt, Zach. And they were doing all this car talk, and I was like, I don't know fucking shit about cars. I really didn't. But, yeah, that was like my first experience. It was my first time on a podcast.
Without that, Maximum Driftcast wouldn't have the Dookie commentary, which don't wanna pump up your horn too fat here, Dukester. But we've already made a couple calls tonight, and already a couple of them have asked about Iron Dookie, and you do know that you are our number one commenter, and I just want you to know that you're my special guy.
I have no idea why.
What do you mean why?
I didn't ask for this.
You got some good
I didn't ask for
questions.
this at all.
You nail it every time.
You got a good name. You got some good questions, man. We just want to thank you. Is that okay?
I guess. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, awesome. That's good.
I knew that this man that I want to love will just turn that love and just.
I pictured Dookie looking like Fabio.
How am I on a scale from 1 to Fabio? How much are you?
I'm like a 0.3 Fabio.
Whoa,
That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not
That's
far
more
off.
Fabio than all
So
of us.
basically, you have the hair of Fabio, but the body of Sigourney Weaver.
But he's never been hit in the face
Well,
by a
like-
bird.
Like, you remember when his face got hit by that bird?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The roller coaster.
Like right there.
Yeah.
So you're Fabio coming off his peak.
Yeah, coming off the roller coaster with a bird in his face.
That was glorious.
All right, so now for everyone that has made it this far in the episode and is going to listen to future episodes, whenever you see an Iron Dookie comment, just picture Fabio on a roller coaster being hit in the face by a bird.
Bloody nose.
Bloody nose, and that's Dukes. That's the Dukesy. Well, dude, thanks so much for commenting all the time, and thanks for answering your phone tonight.
You've created a little fan base within
you have
the Driftcast. Dude, we've had people message us saying Dookie better be on the show, and I was telling Sam we should save him to the end, dude. He's the headliner.
No, I wanted to bring
and we
him in
couldn't hold
hot.
it.
We couldn't hold it.
You probably should have you should save someone better for the end. That's,
There is no one better
No,
than
dude,
you. You're the number one.
I'm gonna get a picture of your face on my shirt.
Yep.
I'll do the same.
Oh,
You're the best.
Well, thanks a lot, bud.
All right, bud.
You have a good night. Make sure you chop up all those people you need to chop up and put them in the garbage can.
Freezer or fridge?
Oh, definitely freezer. You
Okay.
can't have that stuff coming out.
True.
That's
Nice.
right.
Thanks, Duke.
All right, bro.
Thanks, Duke.
We'll see you
Have a
soon,
good night.
dude.
Bye.
Bye.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Oh my God, the Dookie.
Very soft spoken. I would imagine he was gonna be a lot more loud and
The Duke's been following me for like 4 years.
Oh yeah.
I had no
that's
idea.
cool.
I've never seen him personally. He must be a silent follower.
I hope that guy
Stabs you
never
one day.
comments on our shit again.
My name's Jeffrey Dahmer. No,
Ah.
no, Dookie.
I either want him to come into our house and kill us all, or just never comment again. Just kidding. I love you, Dookie. Thank you so much.
He's been a solid support.
Thanks so much, Dukester.
I like the Duke.
Let's just hit some numbers,
All right,
dude.
let's hit
let's
it.
do some rapid fire numbers.
Yeah,
here.
let's do-
We got
let's make it
so
fast.
do a
many.
little quick
We got
one.
so many. Just random fire.
690.
It
8675. Why are we calling Jenny? Puerto Rico?
Yeah. There's
Oh
some
my-
drifting in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Do they speak Spanish?
He does.
Okay, no more
Do you
Spanish.
know?
Let's see.
No more Spanish on the show. Though.
All right, shut up. No Spanish.
No?
No more Spanish.
All right. I'm gonna try the long distance thing again.
The long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Daigo Saito doesn't want to marry you, dude.
Let's see this. What's his name? What's his Instagram?
Edward.
Oh, generic.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone.
Totally,
The
it's a
whole
babe,
voice
dude.
will try
It's a
to
babe.
reach.
Play cool.
Yeah,
Play cool.
yeah.
Play cool.
Edward Thompson.
Play cool, dude. Play cool. It's a babe.
Oh, who's doing it?
You do it. Play cool.
What? It's ringing
How is it
again?
more rings?
Dude, Puerto Rico has a really jacked up phone system.
That was a very. What's going on?
How is it more rings? Let's play cool. It's probably gonna be that babe again. Play cool. Yeah. It's totally that babe.
All right, let's go next.
Right.
we tried.
I was hoping to leave a message for that fucking babe.
Edward Thompson.
Nope.
Is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Okay, take it easy. It's not a babe.
All right. So here's a message.
What's
for
his name? What's his name?
Eddie.
Edward
Is
Thompson.
it Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay, so Paco, say hello, Eddie, and then me and Sam will fill in.
Hola, Edward Thompson. We are the.
He's Puerto Rican, not Mexican. Paco.
Hey, Edward, what's going on? This is Maximum Driftcast. We're just calling you to tell you say hi. We're here visiting Puerto Rico. We wanted to come see you.
Hey,
and
what's
say
up?
hi.
We're outside your house.
We're
looking
outside.
in your
So
bedroom.
if you don't answer in the next 5 minutes, we're flying back to Arizona. So
or we're gonna break into your house and fucking see what you're about.
Yeah, we're gonna find your drift car. So see you soon.
How good are you at fighting?
Bye, bro.
Bye.
Paco, you totally
All
gave
right.
it away when he told him who you were.
God damn
Bye,
it.
bro. Bye, bro.
Oh.
You guys are
even
friends
know
now.
who we
Okay.
were.
All right.
You never know who he is.
Okay.
You
What
call him
Call Strawberry Shortcake, whoever I see.
Sweden?
Why are you trying to bracket
You want to
for
go
long
Sweden?
distance?
Is that Zeta Burger?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Let's
Go
try that
for
one?
it.
Yeah,
Let's
hit
go
it,
for
man.
it.
Hit it. Get
Let's
weird.
talk to some Swedes.
Let's see.
Alright.
Let's make it quick though. Just
Sam, this one is long distance again.
Sure.
Yeah, just so you know.
Good news, it's not my phone. We got the bagel cat in the background just doing his thing.
The bagel cat sounds delicious.
Hey, bagel.
Hey, bagel cat.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh God, I hope he answers in what language do they speak?
Swedish.
I hope they Swedish fish.
Hello, my name is.
Hey, my
Drake.
name's Ven, and what's she doing? What's a Swedish fish?
That's the worst accent I've heard.
Shut up.
It's like fucking 9 in the PM over there. No, it's
He better wake up.
wake the fuck up, dude.
These people just don't want
Let's
it.
see.
They don't want it.
I don't-
Should we sing to him on his voice messaging thing?
Sure. Do they have voicemail in Sweden?
How would you sing?
Do we just get hanged up?
Hello?
No, they don't have voicemail in Sweden.
No.
Hello?
No, there's no voicemail in Sweden, dude.
I guess there's no voicemail.
There's
in
no
Sweden.
voicemail in Sweden.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Sweden.
technology.
Moving on.
Norway?
Yeah. I don't know. Just call someone. Just look at a number. Call it. First number you see. First number you see. Hit it.
Local?
Go.
Let's
Doesn't matter.
Let's
Just
go
go.
Arizona.
No,
No,
who
no.
we call? No. Who
Oh,
will
gee, no, Cory doesn't
Just
want
call
it.
someone. Look
Fuck,
at
well, you guys pick the number.
We can go say hi to them local
not
and everybody
even
local.
looking at the number. I'm just gonna fucking dial it. Let's say that I don't love you. It's not.
Who are you calling?
Boost Panda.
Oh.
Is that a 480? Oh shit, that is actually Arizona. Who's that? Do we know who that is? Do you know who that is?
Hello?
Bueno.
Hello?
Sí, buenas tardes.
Hey, is this Luis?
Luis?
Hey,
No.
I'm looking. Sorry. So this is really hard. I'm about to get married, and I'm looking for the chocolate store. My cake. My cake fell off the bus. I can't. My cake fell off the bus. I'm just trying to get a hold of one pile of chocolate before the big day. Please help. Can you help me?
I think you're calling the wrong person, dude.
Oh, that can't be.
No. Is this Luis?
This is not Luis.
Oh my God, this is a nightmare. So I was walking down the runway with the chocolate cake. I slipped and fell, and I poured it on Grandma Mimi. Grandma Mimi is covered in chocolate cake.
Covered.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah, go on.
And so Grandma Mimi's covered in chocolate cake, and I tried putting it back together. I scooped as much as I can off of her,
Right.
and I made a little cupcake of chocolate.
Right.
And we have about 10 people here, and they can't just eat it off Grandma
Yeah.
Mimi.
So we're calling you because we need to know right now. Can you give us the cupcakes or not, bruh?
I don't have any cupcakes, but
Oh God.
I give you donuts.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
I'm okay with donuts.
That's fine. All right, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, actually.
For the
Well,
people, for the
I guess good.
For the people listening, this is Boost Panda we're talking to.
Right.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Okay.
What a warm welcome from him.
Hey, man. In case you weren't aware, this is the Maximum Driftcast, dudes.
The only drift podcast where we call friends.
I know.
Call you guys.
I know where we did a little goof there as a bit, and I know it's hard to tell that we weren't actually some people looking for chocolates and cupcakes, but on
It
the
was actually
fell
pretty
for
good.
it.
It was actually if I didn't know you guys were probably gonna call, I wouldn't have known.
Hell
you
yeah.
guys actually did a pretty good job.
Hell yeah.
you fell for it.
So it must be
Admit
like
it.
2 or 3 a.m. where you're at. How are you still awake?
Yeah.
2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah. It was
I live in the same state as you guys.
four.
Shit.
Dang it.
Well, this is awkward.
So this is not Sweden?
No, this isn't Sweden.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So what are you doing in our same state? What do you do here?
Actually, I just moved here recently. Well, I went to my first drift event, actually, the last drift event.
Oh, where?
I actually drove.
At Wild Horse Pass?
Wild Horse Pass.
What do you drive?
I just bought a 96 Mazda Miata.
Oh.
I'm kidding. That's sweet, though.
I'm sorry.
No, it's awesome. What, do you drive top down for your steering wheel for your handcuffs?
Yeah, I do.
Top down,
I
buns
keep
out?
that in the trunk, though, because I don't want people to, like, when I'm just by myself, I take everything out, but I can't handle everyone else seeing it, so I have to hide it all.
Yeah, understandable.
Hey, how many friends have you made out here so far?
You know, actually, I've made quite a few. I love Arizona so much. I've met probably in the ballpark of like 10 to 15 like real good friends that I've been able to go out and like help them work on cars. They've been able to come help me out, like drive all the way from northern Scottsdale because I live in East Mesa, like kind of like Santan Valley. So I mean, I've met like really cool people that have taken time to like come down and actually help me work on my car. Because recently, well, actually now, my starter fell off my motor. Like
sounds like a Miata.
I don't know how that happens, but I mean,
do you know what
it's unbolted.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably those guys helping you just zip tying parts on. So
can we back up for a second though? I want to know how many friends you've met outside of the ballpark.
Outside, probably 100.
Oh, wow!
Because if you
so many people out here,
I'm gonna say
it's ridiculous.
If you limit your friendships to those that you find inside the ballpark, like there's not always a lot of people inside that park.
No, you can't fit many.
You can't fit many, and especially if you're trying to leave in your Miata.
Well, now you have three more. You have 3 more friends. How about that?
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sam's out. Sam's not a friend anymore.
He
Sam
doesn't want to be in this.
He seemed like a really nice guy, but I've got enough.
Well, the thing about Sam though, Sam has an old Nokia phone, and he's only allowed to have 100 contacts in it, so he has to delete a friend to make a new one.
I feel you.
And honestly, nothing against you. You sound like a rad dude, but like
his top 8 is full.
I don't want to delete Graham.
Yeah.
Like honestly, she's on the fucking.
She's
cuff.
covered in chocolate cake.
She's covered in cake. She's on the cuff right now, and I can't do it, dude.
Gotta save all those contact spaces.
Yep. Yeah. Do you have it? We gotta fucking let you go, dude. But what else do you have to say? Do you give us
any quick questions?
What do you have?
Well,
what do you have?
All I have to say is I really appreciate you guys calling. It was really cool to talk to you guys for that little bit. And just remember, it's not how you stand by your car; it's how well you zip tie your arrow.
Hey,
that's a good twist. That's a good twist.
Cory knows all about that.
Yeah. So. If you ever see us, if you ever see any of us at the track. That has to be your introduction line. Like if you have to come and say that to us, and that's how we're gonna know. Oh, I know who you are. No, hello.
If so you can give Sam a high five and give me a high five, and then you can bump uglies with Paco in the van. So.
Oh God! All right, for sure. If I see you guys out there, I probably will. I'll definitely say hello.
All right, dude. Take it easy, Boost Panda.
All right. You have a good night.
Later, bro. You too.
Later, homie.
Bye. I think it's time to move to this guy right here.
Just call whoever, man.
Just fire it off, Pac.
Fire it off. We don't got time for your bullshit, man.
Yeah, dude.
Now it's my bullshit.
Yeah,
Paco, it is, dude.
This is my phone.
If this show sucks, we're blaming it on you.
We only have time for like 5, 6 more. So, bitch, just dial them up.
We have all the time in the world.
What time are we at right now?
I don't fucking
Doesn't
know.
matter. It's a fan special. It's our first anniversary.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna run out of hard drive space here soon. Hold
on. Okay, Sam.
Hola.
Oh, sí. ¿Cómo estás?
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. Sorry, fellas.
Well, Cory does. Cory, give him some.
Hola, ¿qué pasó, mami, maricón? What does that mean? I don't know.
Am I on the speakerphone?
No.
You got us in your speakers. You got us over speaker phone.
If you wanna be a little speaker boy, you gotta be the tiny guy with the phone.
On the speakerphone.
The phone.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Pretty sure my neighbors are gonna be weirded out that I'm dancing in my kitchen.
Aww.
So do you look like Tom Hanks from that one
Sweet
movie
Tunes.
where he slides through the hallway?
Are you Tom Hanks or not?
What's it? Not Tom Hanks.
I'm like an uglier version of Tom Hanks.
Tom Cruise. It's Tom Cruise.
Okay.
A lot of people ask me, what do I look like? And I do say I look like Tom Hanks from where he gets lost in the airplane.
Yeah.
What is that movie called?
Lost in the Airplane with Tom Hanks.
Cory, you look like a 30-year-old, 13-year-old.
I don't really understand, but it kind of makes
No,
sense.
that makes sense.
Because I
But
can't
it
grow.
makes
I
sense.
can't grow hair on my cheeks, and I can't grow hair on my back.
Yeah.
I only get it on my neck and my upper lip area.
So for those people that are listening right now and don't know who this is, we're talking to Tom Hank. And Tom Hank, what tell me, how big did you get in that movie, Big?
I was about 6'2", 6'3".
Okay.
Dang, thanks
That's
for the
fine.
When I
info,
had
dude.
heels on.
That's a big one, Tommy.
You have a good night.
Hey, Tom.
Working on it.
Tom Hanks. So
Tom Hank.
Mr. Hank.
I don't think we say who this actually is.
Who is this?
Oh, spoil it, Paco.
Well, who should say it? Him?
Yeah,
or
I don't know who
us?
it is. Say it, Paco.
Oh, this is Mr. Stayfoul.
Oh.
First time commenter,
This
first
is
time
Iron
listener.
Dookie.
Oh shit!
This is
No,
Iron Dookie.
this is
Wait.
definitely not Iron Dookie. We just talked to him like 3 minutes ago.
And number one thing he told us is that he fucking hates Stay Foul.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's bullshit.
He goes, do you know what I want to do? I want to lock hands with him like we're in Michael Jackson Beat It music video and have a knife
Yeah.
fight.
And then we're going to do Red Rover afterwards.
Yep. And then we're going to send
right.
Stay Fell right over, right into a clothesline by Goldberg.
The worst part is that XX Beaver Bay 420XS said that he saw Aaron Dookie and Stay Foul making out behind the gym the other night.
Yeah, I would believe all of your hurtful bullshit if he wasn't sleeping next to me right now.
Dang. Wait, XX Beaver Babe's next to you?
No, Dookie is.
Okay.
Is he really?
That's why he's trying to keep
dude,
quiet
he
earlier.
is.
You gotta
that
be
wasn't. That
kidding.
was. I guess those weren't rumors.
This is.
Well,
No, it's true.
so tell us what you do, man. Do you drift?
Do you even drift, bro?
No, I don't drift.
Fuck
I
that,
fucking
right?
troll people on the internet.
Oh,
It's 2017. People don't drift anymore.
I'm seeing you're pretty
That was
active in some of those troll accounts.
That was cool in like 2005.
Right.
It's all about the memes.
yeah, Maymays.
Yeah, so how hard is it running derp?
How hard is it? What?
Running derp?
Yeah, you're from the Derp, right?
We're just outing you right
I don't
now.
know anything about
We're gonna
it.
tell everybody.
He doesn't know
I've
nothing.
never been to a Formula Drift event. I couldn't tell you.
Really?
That's a bunch of shit.
Okay.
Why do you listen to
Maybe
our
now,
show
come
then?
on.
What's in it for you, man? What are you trying to get out of this?
What brings you into our show?
God, what is in it for me?
Have you ever listened to an episode, or you just comment?
It's great reporting. You know.
oh yeah,
That's
we,
what
we
it
have
is.
a
wonderful
very
interviews.
very strict journalistic integrity.
Who's your least favorite host?
Yeah. Least favorite host.
And be brutally fucking honest.
Yeah, please destroy him.
Brutally honest. Oh God. This is tough. I'm gonna say Paco.
Oh,
Yeah! Sam, high
I mean,
five.
yeah, because like the last
Yes,
5 calls, they've been
yes,
totally
yes.
like saying, "Oh, Paco's my favorite. Paco's my favorite."
Paco,
so it
you're
was about
stroke-
time somebody
No.
like
Paco's
didn't like
stroking
me.
himself.
All right, well, thank you for that answer, dude. Before you blow
No,
it,
Trump.
Wait. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Trump just got elected, so now you have to say the most racist thing possible. Paco's the only guy that's
get back on.
doesn't speak
Get back
English
on the
clear.
ship, Paco.
Can I call you a cracker?
Oh,
Paco, dude?
Oh,
dude,
my-
come on. We'll bleep that out later in post.
Salty
yes,
cracker.
You guys, exactly.
We'll bleep that out in post.
I'd say, do you have a drift
I'm-
car? Do you have a bullshit car? What do you drive?
I have a Fox body.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
You have a
I've
mullet?
been-
What
I've
year?
got,
It's been.
it's 88.
That's what was my
Okay.
fucking.
And
How long's your mullet?
That was
It's got
my-
just like
That was my first car.
the Maximum Motorsports catalog, and then I've got a LS and a T56 for it that's not in it, so it just sits there.
Okay, so you're a typical
Like
car
your
builder.
drift
Yeah.
cars.
Yep.
You got a very difficult motor swap ahead of you, a Chevy into a Ford.
He probably walks in the garage like, "Fuck, I should put that in there, but do you know what? Let's I gotta hold down the paperweights over there on the left side. I'll just let it sit."
Seriously, God, when did you brought that car to SEMA? What, 2015?
Yeah, I did. Yep, 2015.
Yeah, and I think I made a meme of it.
Okay.
It was just sitting there dead, and it's still
Yep.
dead.
Okay.
He is
And
dirt.
then fucking Sam's car's been dead for how long?
Yep.
Okay.
A
So
year
I
and a
don't
half.
feel that bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Hold
he's
on,
derp confirmed.
Let's flash back. It's a 1988 Ford, guys.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's a piece of shit.
No, it's
Okay.
not. No, it's
No,
not.
dude, I would take that back. I would stand up for you, dude. I don't stand for that shit.
You know, that was my first car. Was an '88 Ford Mustang GT. Is it blue with a silver undertone? Is it two-tone?
It's black, and the paint is actually good. It's all one color. It doesn't look like a 240.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
There's no dents on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Until
it's,
you bang
know,
that
it's nothing special,
until you
though.
bang that big girl on your hood.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna put a big.
Dude, well, I can't.
You're gonna
There's
put a dinger
fiberglass
on it.
hood. so I got to bang big girls on the trunk.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's true. I didn't think about it that way.
Is it a coupe or a
That sounds
hatchback?
weird, though.
Is it a coupe or a hatch?
Dude,
It's a coupe.
there's just a
It's a
convertible.
coupe. I'm not that white trash.
True, you're only putting an LS in a Mustang, so it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right,
Exactly. I want everyone to hate
do
me.
you have anything that you want our 9 million followers to hear?
Or shoot some hate at us?
No, Paco.
No, I don't.
Oh, wow.
All right, well, fair enough.
And no, keep up the good work. Hopefully, you have more good guests next year. I think that you had some awesome ones this year, some awesome interviews, some awesome stuff, even for people that aren't interested in drifting.
Yeah.
And the chemistry between all three of you clowns is pretty solid. So just keep doing it.
Hey,
Thanks,
keep
bud.
uploading shit, and people will keep following.
Thanks, buddy. Well, enjoy your broken car, and we will do the same.
We'll
here.
do the same thing. Do you know what we should do? Is just have our cars meet, not running.
Yeah, we should bring them all out to the meet. Just
Let's
tow 'em.
meet up in a parking lot with trailers.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know how much money that saves? Like overall, not repairing.
Honestly,
anything?
if you just trailer your car everywhere without actually putting the motor in, that's so much money.
Dude, think
saved.
about how much money I saved not doing a year of FD or working on the car.
Dude, that's so much
Dude,
money.
We can totally start a new kind of.
We can start
car
another
show.
podcast.
We need to have 3 more podcasts.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thanks for the advice, man. We appreciate it. Corey's not going to run now. Thanks to you.
I quit.
Oh, whatever.
Hey,
Later,
Fal.
buddy.
Thanks again,
I
dude.
look
We'll
forward
see
to
you.
2017.
Awesome,
Thanks,
brother.
man.
We'll see you.
I don't.
Man.
Catch you guys later.
It's going to be a
Bye.
bad year. It's going to be a terrible year. Bye.
Okay, I have another one.
Go.
This
Crank
one,
it.
this
We
one
got-
asks for nudes.
We got to call 3 more. Like, I got to fucking get a work
Yeah, let's
tomorrow.
just make it quick.
What time is it? It's only 9 o'clock.
840.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a text from our first caller. He said
First-time
he actually went looking into his credit card statement.
Oh, no.
Like, I mean, because he really got like a little nervous. All right, let's see.
Should I tell this guy that his mom was
That's
in a
like,
car
hey,
accident?
somebody asked for nudes.
No, Sam.
No, I wouldn't do that. That's mean.
Dialing. Wow. Connecting. Let me try again. 1 second.
Yep. Can I fire this up?
Please.
Oh, God. What's happening?
Connect,
Paco,
402.
Paco, it's just a regular phone.
There you go.
Oh, here we go.
I got this.
Who is this? It's, who is it? Okay. Come on.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
What a lazy ass.
Set up your voice mailbox.
Yeah, dude.
Tucker.
Come on.
We got another one.
I'll open this one.
No, it's not fair.
You had your phone call.
It's not fair. I got a good one, I think.
All right.
I don't know.
Do you got to go? Do you have a good one, or do you want me to do it? Sam, pick one. You want to do it or me?
Yeah, I got this.
All right, then I'll get the next one.
Fancy gentleman.
I haven't heard this shit in a long time.
Let's see if he has a voicemail box still set up.
Your call has been forwarded
Oh,
to
that's all right. No, let it go.
Sam, we need to talk to people.
I know. But, I mean, I feel like he would still enjoy the voicemail.
Dude.
Okay, this one's in Canada.
All right.
Yo.
Hello, who is this?
Hey, it's Manny.
Hey, you. This is Tony with Dick Butt Enterprises, and you've just won an all-expensive paid trip to Fuck Mountain.
Did you accept?
Sam, finish the
Yeah,
skit.
let's go. What am I using when we're traveling?
Pack your bags, idiot. It's time to go.
Get stuffed.
We're going to take you down the infamous log jammer. And then after the log jammer, you're going to have a chance to sword fight any man you can get your hands on.
I'm sorry.
Press 1 if you want to join, you idiot.
You doy.
Is this fucking thing traveling?
Sorry, man.
Hey, sorry, Sam.
Sorry,
I'm glad you've been holding that one back, Sam. Oh my God, that was totally worth
Sorry,
it.
this is the Maximum Driftcast, guys. How's it going, man?
Great. Yourself?
I mean, fine, obviously.
No, we're doing good, man. We were saving you from one of the last callers because we were really looking forward to this one.
Yep.
Oh.
What are you wearing?
Like dessert for you guys.
Yeah, what are you wearing though?
I'm actually wearing boxers because I'm in bed.
Oh man.
Okay. Are you on East Coast? Did we wake you up? Hopefully.
What time is it there?
Yeah.
No, it's all right. I'm just like almost half asleep.
Oh, it's fine.
Is it tough for you to now go to sleep now that you're all boned up?
No, I'm having like half a boner thinking about you and your voices.
Yeah, that's the thing is you roll over and just fucking props you up.
Yeah.
Roll on your side and you can pass right out.
That's always been an issue for me, at least.
Yeah, same here.
What gives you the right? Sorry, and follow.
And how do you do it?
Follow-up question is, who the fuck do you think you are, man?
Your master.
Oh,
man.
You better comply, Sam.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. We did really want to send you on a trip, though. We wanted to take you on an exclusive vacation.
For the senses.
For the mind, yeah. Because right now we're just trying to really bring you just the most ultimate sensory experience while you're in.
You're vibrating.
Hold on. He's in his bed, in his boxers, and getting text messages.
Yeah, what's that message say?
I don't know. Let's try and say Facebook notification.
Yeah. What is it though?
BMW.
What is it?
It's somebody that posted in a BMW group.
Oh, nice.
What did they say?
I'd have to wait.
They're probably just like talking shit. That's the only thing they do.
Paco, hold on.
Stop. What did it say?
It's a black guy that posted something, so I don't know. It might be about.
Interesting.
Wait,
what does it say?
Let's see.
Somebody posted. It's just wheel for sale.
Oh, nice.
Do you know is it a good deal, or do you want to buy that or not?
No, not really.
What do you have? Do you have a BMW?
Yeah, I have a E46 1J swap.
Ooh.
Oh, what a beast!
What E46? That's
so
how many years it's been sitting under your garage?
Nice, Paco.
Yeah, well, right now it's winter around here, so it's sitting in the garage.
Right.
Where is it around here? Where do you hail from?
Montreal.
Oh. So one thing I've always wanted to know about you is, I understand up there they have rub and tugs. Is that something that you go to?
I've tried to, but they didn't want to let me in.
Why not?
Didn't have enough cash.
Was it
What was that?
Was it the trench coat you were wearing with the little fedora that didn't let you in?
No, I came in naked and they told me to fuck off.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. So you've got a 1JZ early 90s BMW.
No, it's like early 2000.
E46?
No, early 2000.
Yeah, come on.
That's what I
Sam.
said, dude.
No, you said early.
No, I'm basically like it's the same car as Chelsea.
He's Canada's.
Literally.
He's Canada's Michael Essa, pretty much.
You really don't want to brag about having the same car as Chelsea, because usually that car is not.
Yeah, well, wait. It's the same car as Chelsea, except that my engine's never blown.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, who's your favorite driver in FD?
Yeah.
And who's your least?
Okay. I'm actually a good fan of Chelsea. Like, I love the way he drives.
Okay.
Sure.
But I miss June Mang.
Oh my God.
Do you actually have a June Mang fan here?
Dude, we're all June Mang fans.
He was awesome. Like, I love Jesus, all that thing. It was funny. I liked him. You cannot hate June.
That is, that's the truth.
Not that. Nobody's trying to hate him.
Were you at Formula Drift Canada this year?
I work for Formula Drift Canada, actually.
What?
Oh my God!
What? So you're good buds with the lawnmower man, Lontaine?
Yeah. Me and Lontaine are like we're like step brothers.
Have you ever been into
sleep
his?
on top, you sleep at the bottom.
Oh God, this is awesome.
Have you ever been into his energy drink hot tub?
I don't think he knows what that is, Paco. Yeah.
No,
See,
he never invited me.
Yeah,
I guess you're not that close.
Yeah, so Ryan Lantain is a hot tub full of all the energy drinks that the people
all the
give
judges.
him to judge correctly. What did you do at Formula Drift Canada?
This year I was paddock manager. Actually, so I was taking care of everything that was going on in the paddock. So everything that had to do with like.
What was the weirdest thing?
To make sure that.
You're pretty much in charge of everything.
Yeah. What was the weirdest thing you saw in the paddock this year?
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, you saw Sam. Was he doing the helicopter during the halftime show in the photographer pit box?
He did a meat spin.
He did.
Well, little known fact, meatspin.com actually is me.
Wow. Who are you, top or bottom?
Both.
He finds a way to crank it
It's
back.
all Photoshop then.
CGI. Well, that's fucking cool, man.
That's cool, man.
Well,
Nice.
well, hopefully at least one or more of us will see you at FD Canada this year. And if you can, in the meantime, eat some poutine, get a rub and tug, do whatever you got to do.
And eat some Timbits for me, would you?
Timbits, please eat some Timbits.
Wow. I think he hung up on us.
No, I didn't.
I will.
Oh,
He will. He's going
I'm
to.
still waiting for come out for a bit poutine, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just eat the best poutine.
And if you could, Smurf a tall can.
Smurf a tall can for me, bro.
Holson's, or what is it? Molson's?
Molson's.
Yep. Cool, bro. Well, it's been exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Molson Brewery.
There you go.
Yep, awesome. Yeah, it's been really good talking to you. We thought you were going to be a lot more low-key than this, but you really hyped it up. So I really appreciate it, man.
Great.
All right, dude. Well, we'll see you around. Hopefully, we'll see you in Canada.
I'll see you in Canada, and I hope I get to fight you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll grab your ass when you're not seeing me.
Oh, yeah, man.
We'll see you, dude.
See you soon.
That was Manu, by the way.
Oh, my God. That was pretty good.
One more?
One or two.
Let's go two more. I want to do an opener to see if I can get to work.
Corey, get these one.
Yeah.
All right, who is
Well,
it?
you didn't like my opener? You didn't think that was
No,
good?
it was really good. Yours
All
was really good.
right,
But
good, thank you.
I'm gonna try something so over the top.
Yeah, hit it.
That it may go really good or may go really bad, but I'm gonna try it.
All right, this is Grape Ape with a 4 instead of an A.
I call him.
Are you sure it's not
Hold on a
G-
second. Shh.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The wireless.
Hit me with another one. I can't
Next
believe
one.
Grape Ape did not answer.
Let's try this one. 9, 7. There you go.
All right, hold on. I gotta gather my thoughts.
Drift 2K.
Shh.
It's also Texas.
Gather your thoughts, dude. You got this, bud. Don't.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Dude, you got this. Don't freak out. You can do this, Corey. Corey, look at me. Corey, look.
Sam, I'm trying to
Just believe.
I'm trying to get my thoughts together.
Can you dial it?
Because I'm doing it so off the cuff. I'm trying to
I know,
process everything that's going on.
Just process. Oh boy, here we go. Corey, don't be nervous. You can do this, bud. Just don't be afraid.
Hello? Hello? Hello, are you there?
Let's try again real quick.
No. They're dead.
All right.
They missed their chance. Hit another. Just look at a number. And
Come
hit
on.
it.
If they don't say hello back, the thing is he's trying to avoid that call. And who was that? That
was
Drift 2K. All right, next
Drift
one.
2K.
All right, next one. Hurry. I'm trying to gather my thoughts, Sam, and you're screwing me up.
I know.
Just hold on.
Just be cool.
All right,
Dude.
hold on,
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry. You can do it. Just take it easy. And,
This one is
don't worry.
Yoichi
All right.
240.
Yeah, that pen again.
Okay, hold on, let me think.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? This is Terry Nicholson with the Nickelback Band Foundation. What we're doing is for $5.
Oh my God, I love Nickelback.
For $5 a day, you can put an inspiring artist through the Nickelback Foundation to hopefully inspire these young guys to start shitty rock music. Are you interested in being part of this program?
Yes, oh my God.
We've had graduates like the lead singer of Creed, Avril Lavigne, and Hulk Hogan.
Now go ahead and give us your social security number. So
We need
can dial you up.
$5 a day.
And credit card. And your PIN.
And your social security number mostly.
And you could be friends with Hulk Hogan or Chad Kroger.
Just give us your social security number right now or else.
We're going to come to your house, and we're going to greet you with a high five, and we're just going to pickpocket you.
Do you want to fight, you little wuss?
Do you want to listen to Nickelback, sissy?
Can I tell you about how much I love Creed?
Yeah, do you really?
Please go ahead.
Is that a goof?
Creed is a joke in my friend group.
How wide open are your arms?
Yeah.
Yep.
How wide open is what?
Is your arms?
Are your arms wide
Are my
open?
arms?
So, Sam, do we have to sing it to him?
With arms wide
God.
open.
Yeah, is that, apparently you don't like Creed. Is what you're trying to say.
I understand now.
Dude, Cory, hang up on this joker.
Dude, I got a Creed tattoo on my back.
Yeah, you
And
thought
has-
lower back.
and has the album cover with the tribal around it.
So you might have thought we were joking, but honestly, so you gave us your phone number for the Maximum Driftcast podcast, but we also do Maximum Creedcast. So we're actually calling you on behalf of that podcast. So right now you're really being a huge letdown, dude.
We have 10,000 Creed fans across the globe, including China and Beijing.
And they're listening to you live right now in Beijing, and you don't even know Arms Wide Open references?
The phone quality, I could not hear Arms Wide Open. I heard Arms
Okay,
Wide
well
Open.
then if you're
I'm
serious,
like,
if you're
I'm
serious,
wide open for Creed.
if you're serious about Creed, then sing the song.
Thank you, Sam. I was going to say that. You're letting 10,000 Creed fans around the world down right now, so please redeem yourself
Don't
with some
do
Creed.
this to me.
Sing the song Creed with Arms Wide Open.
Come on, it starts with.
I'm not doing this.
I'll do the wah-wah guitars.
I'm not
Okay.
doing this.
No, it starts like hello, my friend.
No, it's Paco. Let him do it.
Paco.
Let him do it. Yeah, but like I'm setting him up.
Sing
What is
the lyrics.
going on right
If you're a
now?
Creed fan, do it.
Yeah.
Man, I just wanted to talk about drift vans. It's
that,
too
son of
far
a
into my
gun.
life.
All right. Well, hold on. Record scratch. Okay, now you're on the Maximum
Ooh.
Driftcast podcast.
Welcome to the Maximum Driftcast, only drift podcast where we don't listen to
dude.
Creed.
Yeah, never listen to Creed on this cast. What do you want to talk about drift cars, man? What do you think?
Yoichi,
How do you do
What
it?
do you-
if that's your real name.
What do I want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you think about drift cars?
I specifically want to talk about a specific engine, and I want to know your guys' opinion.
Yeah,
on
let's hear it, dude.
Bring it.
All right, what do you guys feel about 1UZ FEs?
Ooh,
Love
Paco's got some input. I think Cory and I might not be able to talk too much, but Paco actually owned one at one
Yep.
point, right?
I own it and I love it.
I had a 1UZ and I was
Okay.
shooting it off at the gun range.
You're talking about Uzi.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm about a year and a half into a 1UZ build in my S13, and I'm just wondering if I'm going to like it.
You're gonna.
You will?
You're on the
Can I
right
answer
path.
this? Yeah, I'll tell you like it because so many of the top teams in Formula Drift use it, and it's proven throughout the Formula Drift ranks. So I think you're stepping into a solid platform for consistency, reliability, as well as people with a lot of knowledge.
Now,
That is what I was looking for.
I feel like Cory's lying right now, and that was tongue-in-cheek
No,
sarcasm.
I
because
mean, no. Like from what I've heard, they're one of the most reliable engines that can take a lot of beating and still run.
It is.
I mean, look at Matt Farah's million-mile Lexus.
1 million miles. Yep.
what, Paco? Why is that engine good?
It's first of all, it's a Toyota.
Okay.
It's one of the very few car engines that it's FIAA certified, which means you can put that engine on a plane. It's a no. This is not. I'm not kidding. This like for real. This is
real.
It's a real. It's a very fine, reliable.
What does that mean? You can put it on a plane?
If you build your own plane, you can't just like put any kind of engine.
We lose him.
No, we have a call coming in from Vegas.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we'll wait.
So yeah, it's a very fine engine. It's very well put together. It doesn't vibrate. It's made to last.
Right.
And it's strong and.
It sounds like you're describing me.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Oh,
it was
actually, there
molded after
are
you.
videos of tests of people putting a coin, balancing a coin
Yep.
on top of the intake manifold and running the car, and the coin
and
does
they
not
rev
fall
it,
over.
and the quarter doesn't tip. And also,
There.
you can buy an entire LS400 for less than $1,000.
Yep,
Or-
got mine for $600.
There you go. Yep. And you just like if by any chance you blow that engine, you just like replace it with another one.
Well,
it's
the
just
thing
like
is,
changing batteries.
you don't want to blow an engine because you'll probably end up burning your lips.
Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't think you guys would actually call. This is fantastic.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, well, you gave us your phone number.
Yeah. So what did you expect, man?
You wanted
Yeah.
to-
Get ready for Hell Week.
All right, I better get nudes throughout this entire hell week.
Get nude?
Well, you start.
Paco wants him first. He does the S2R send to receive thing.
Whoa.
So
Excuse me?
if you send it to Tofu Drift Fan and ask for sponsorships, he'll get you.
Yeah, so usually the way that Paco takes sponsorships is we didn't really say this earlier in the podcast.
Whoever sends
but,
the hottest nude.
Yeah. So, the FD judges, they take edible arrangements. Paco takes edible dingers.
Jesus. No.
So what you want to do is send him your hottest shots, and you get a body kit.
I got this.
That's really
Yeah.
it.
That's why we call them body kits,
Yep.
Actually, Tofu Drift Van liked my picture and my trash body kit today.
No, that's
so,
actually
I
a
think-
bot that he
I think-
uses, which also likes a bunch of porn sites. So.
No, I follow hashtags, and obviously I see stuff, dude. I don't know which one was yours.
White coupe, a lot of stickers on the window.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like 45% of the 240s I've seen.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain that picture that you liked a little more.
Okay.
The back bumper stuck out enough to eat dinner on it.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Paco
big
loves dinner.
Square G6s, they're
Okay.
18s. The side skirt and the front bumper was a different color.
Nice. That's something Paco would like, because all his cars look like that anyways.
Yep.
That's pretty much talk about my garage right there.
Hey, so who's your favorite driver in FD, and who would you like to fight in FD?
Yep.
Wait, my favorite driver and who I'd want to fight?
Yeah,
Yes, that's
yeah.
correct.
If you want, like, straight up fight, like you guys are fighting in a gladiator
Not even that you
arena.
think you're going to win, but just someone you want to get a good, clean punch at before they kick
Yeah.
your ass, too. Like, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
So who do you
I'm
like?
gonna start with the fight one because I can nail that one off.
All
Okay,
right.
hit it.
I'm gonna say Gonvitten, I think is his name. Gonvitten, I think.
Gonvitten.
Convenient Senior.
I
What?
would-
That's fine.
If you could punch him in any body part, what body part would be?
I can't explain my reasoning.
Just go ahead. Where would you punch him?
I'd punch him in the shoulder real hard. Where it doesn't hurt, but it's just inconvenient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good game of arms.
Dead
You will
arms.
give him a Jared. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Dead arm, sure.
I want to punch him because he's actually in my hometown all weekend for the auto show drifting.
Oh, shit. You in
And
Detroit?
all weekend, my dad has been seeing this car drive around his work, so he's been sending me pictures of his Mustang all weekend.
Yeah.
And it's getting quite annoying, so I want to give him a solid punch
Dead
in
arm.
the shoulder.
Good.
Nice.
Nice.
What a
Well
jerk.
deserved.
What a jerk
That's a
driving
jerk move.
around your
All right, so now
hometown.
who do you kind of like? And somebody already picked June Mang, so you have to pick somebody else.
Okay, so somebody I like. I'm gonna say Wang. Probably Wang.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
how do
good-
you end this
The
call?
good news is he's going to be drifting for all the years upcoming in Formula Drift.
Yep. He's not
What's
retiring.
that? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, he's not retiring. He's drifting forever.
He's going to be driving forever in the United States Formula Drift Series.
Who is Wang?
Forrest Wang.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That was a joke. 'cause
So
he's-
what do you
he's-
like? What do you like about Forrest? Just out of curiosity, and you can't say physique.
Can't say physique.
I know, but we
I
know that.
talked to him one time when he came to St. Louis,
Uh-huh.
and he's awkward as hell.
Yeah.
But the group that we were talking in, someone turned around while a car was going past, and I'm like, man, that car's trash. Like, that car sucks. And immediately, he turned and walked away. He did not want to be in any conversation that involved dissing on somebody.
Are you sure they didn't see a
And-
chimichanga that he was interested in?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you sure he didn't just scope on a chimichanga that he wanted to nibble on?
You can totally ignore Sam. Continue with your story.
That's a
That's
legitimate.
the story. His story was Forrest didn't want to be in any banter because he got rid of it all in FD last year.
Yeah. So he was interested in chimichanga, and he fucking left the convo, which we've all done. So good on Forrest, dude. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, dude. Props.
Dude, I see a good changa, and I'm out. I don't care what we're talking about.
Yeah, or what cool car comes by.
Yeah, cool car, bro. I don't give a hoot. What is that? A burrito dipped in fucking fried mayonnaise? I'm in.
Yep.
Yeah, he likes to. He stays away from the trash talk, and
Right.
I asked him about like from what I know.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
good.
know.
No,
respect
I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Like if you were to see somebody that wants to stay away from that and stay away from the trash talk, then you would kind of look up to that person.
Yep.
Right. So if you could punch
No,
him
I
anywhere,
agree.
where would you punch him?
If I had to punch Wang?
Yeah. Yo, you'd punch him in the wing?
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Thank you.
Punch him. I mean, the pun makes it worth punching in the wang, but yeah, I'm gonna stick with Wang. I'd punch Wang in the wang.
Yeah, that's good. I would say so. That's
We
a
can
good
summarize
choice.
all that by saying that Force has never said any negative things in a form of the drift.
No, never at all. Wouldn't admit anything.
Totally
You're right.
positive guy in the sport, and honestly made it better for a lot of people in 2016. So thanks a lot for your call. I do love you, regardless of your decisions you've made. And stay focused, stay hydrated, and stay indoors, man.
Yep.
We're gonna hit the.
Thanks for your time, buddy.
See you.
All right, I'll see you
Chief.
later.
See you, Chief.
Nah, man.
See you, cutie pie.
You guys have time for one more?
Yeah, one more. Let's do it.
Okay, so this is a kid you adopted.
Sure. I'll adopt someone.
Over our little live stream.
And who was that we just talked to, by the way?
Oh, that was Joishi 240.
Joishi 240. Okay,
All right.
Cool, Joishi.
So this one is
What is
Necros
that?
C33.
Sam's new adopted kid.
Sure. Can I
just call
Yeah,
it?
this is your son, Sam.
I'm your dad.
He's my baby.
Yep.
Where's my baby?
Oh,
jeez.
That was an accident. What my wa?
Hello?
Hello, son. How are you today?
I am good.
How have you called your mother recently?
Half today.
How are you? Have you hit the gym? Are you looking good? Are you swole or ripped?
Neither. Very out of shape, actually.
Have you done your homework for the night?
No, and I have a exam tomorrow, and I'm probably going to fail.
Well, good luck, son. Good night.
Thank you.
But I didn't realize you actually had a good relationship with your son, Sam.
Yeah, well, I've got a bunch of kids all over the place, and this one's my fave.
Wow. How long has he been your son?
He's been my son for, I think, the live stream tonight?
Couple hours?
Yeah, a couple hours. How you doing? How you doing, boy?
Fairly well.
Is this Necros Z33?
Yeah.
Or is this Hot Dog Tube 44?
Both. I am both.
Oh, are you on a Razor scooter right now? Why are you breathing so heavily?
Because I don't know.
Sure. I mean, you're either on a Razor scooter or you're not, is what I've always said.
You probably just shredded at a Creed concert, didn't you?
Yep.
The fuck?
Hey, man, what do you like about drifting? What do you do in this drift world?
Not a whole lot. A lot of it.
You done drift? That's the C33?
Yeah, but mine's kind of a piece of shit that doesn't run, so.
Sounds like every drift car.
We know about that.
That's a drift car.
We know about that life.
Yep.
What are you actually doing right now this second?
Breathing heavily and watching Family Guy.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
dude.
that's a good night.
That's how I feel.
That's a good night.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I like when that Stuart Griffin and he's like, oh, I've done this thing, and then
the baby comes up and the baby's like, that's my dad. I know my dad.
Yeah, I know my dad. And then the dog is like, oh, I'm Brian.
Yeah. And then the mom comes like, Stewie. And the kid's like, hey, mom.
Dude, that's best.
Such a good show.
That is the best ep. What do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's really
Hell
good.
yeah, dog.
But Tom Hanks shows up. Hey, you ever seen my volleyball? I kicked it on the field goal.
Apollo 13, Forrest Gump. Yeah, for sure, dude.
Dude, that was the best Tom Hanks episode of Family Guy.
So you're a first-time listener, first-time caller. Thanks for calling in, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for calling us tonight.
What was your question for the host here?
Just wondering what's the square root of pi, actually.
Oh boy, Cory.
The square root of pi. How many people are going to eat it?
Yep, that depends.
Paco's entire family.
Paco's entire. Okay.
That's tough.
In the States or out of the States?
You understand that's like a total of like 6 people?
Let him stop interrupting.
Paco, we're trying to solve this question for him,
All right.
please.
In the States or out of the States?
Out of states.
How
So,
tall? How tall? What's the height? What's a height cutoff for the pie eating?
I'd say about 4'3".
Male or female?
Both.
All right.
Did you get the answer, Cory?
What's the square root canal of pi with Paco's family out of the country,
under 4
4 foot?
Cory's kind of a math guy, by the way.
I used to do. Long story short, I used to be the human calculator, a bunch of elementary schools, and now it's coming back to me.
Bunch
So
of different-
square root of 4. It's probably like 6. 4.
Dude, that is-
X.
Yeah,
Hold
hold
on.
on.
4 C X C 3. 3 4 6.
Round of applause, please, for Cory. Can we hear the claps?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were gonna hit me with something harder.
Sounds
That was
like
pretty
he's just
basic.
slapping his meat.
Yep. Square. What's the square root canal of Paco's mouth?
That's a good move.
Never
Wait,
had
what?
one.
Yeah, the square root canal of Paco's mouth. What is it? What?
I'd say CBR 600 RR.
That's a motorcycle,
That's-
which is
Paco
cool.
does have a motorcycle in his mouth.
Motorcycle mouth.
I like
sure.
that. That's good.
Well,
Well, it was good.
we're gonna let you disappear into Stewie's arms. But what? Do you have anything else you want to throw out into the ether?
Just believe in yourself, believe in others,
Yep.
Wow.
and positivity.
All right.
Wow.
Who's
Nice.
this- who's this
I
piece?
like this.
Strong.
I want. Hey,
Turkey.
let's. Okay, so hold on. He got 3. The rule is if you give us 3 facts, you got to give us 3 more, and then we're done. So you have positivity,
Believe in yourself.
believe in yourself,
And eat turkey.
eat turkey. We
All right,
need 3 more,
three
and
more
then
facts.
we can get you out.
Yep.
Okay. Peace. World peace.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
is that one or
Like
two?
a piece
That's just
of
one.
pie.
Okay.
Yeah, world peace. Okay,
Okay.
that's a fact.
Hunger.
Hunger.
You
Yeah.
got to be
Everyone
hungry,
is hungry.
Somebody's got to
Right.
feed that pie.
and you got to eat that
Feed
square
that pie
root.
to
Oh,
somebody.
all right, one more.
Okay.
Hungry,
One more?
peace, and
And 240 SXs are
Oh.
or what?
garbage.
Perfect.
All right, 248 seconds
Way
of garbage.
send us-
Well, thanks for setting
Well,
us
we
up,
just
man.
wrote that down. We're gonna put that on our website and our blog. You'll see that on our Patreon.
What's your name on the internet again?
Necros.
Ooh.
Is the Greek word for death. 'Cause
Hell yeah,
hella
dude.
emo, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
Under oath or thrice?
What?
As I lay dying, under oath or thrice.
You
Which
just
one?
got out nerded by Sam. I'm sorry.
What's your favorite screamo band, dude?
Cory in the house.
Cory in the house. That's right.
That's my favorite.
All right, well, dude, thanks so much for calling in. We really we didn't have time for you, but thanks for calling us, and we call back next time.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Dude, I think Necros was
Lucky he's a
baked.
necro guy.
Hey.
Positively, man who always can. All
All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I got because I want to do this one. One more. I promise. We'll make it.
Whatever.
Just any. Probably one of these guys.
Okay.
And make sure the
Sam,
camera has time. Hold on.
you,
All right. Up.
it's going to be literally. I'm limiting the call here, but this is how you do it.
All right, we
This
only
is
have
how
a
we
few
should have done it
minutes.
from the very first
We
call.
only have a few minutes. All right.
Oh,
Let's hit it.
finally, someone in California.
Okay, hold on. This literally, Sam, watch and learn because I'm going to take the bull by the balls and I'm going to steer it in the right path.
Sure.
All right. Come on. Who is this?
Bradford the fish.
Okay.
Oh, Bradford, you better fucking answer, dude.
Stormy weather.
It's called Stormy Weather. That's a porn actress.
Really, Paco?
There's an porn actress called herself Stormy Weather.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, man. What's up? You're on Maximum Driftcast. You have 30 seconds to explain yourself. And go.
You had to buy
25.
a shoe right now. What would it say?
Sorry, you have 20 seconds. Can you repeat that?
If you had to buy one shoe that said a word on it, what would the word be?
FUBU.
Okay, mine would be
cool.
mine would be shoe.
Mine would say it, Mike. Is
Next
like a-
question. Hurry. You
Hurry.
got this. You got
15
45
seconds.
seconds left.
What's your favorite color?
Black like my
Circle.
soul.
Circle.
All right.
Skin colored.
Flesh. Next question. You got a couple more left.
Yep.
How many shoes?
6.
that
Next.
word do you,
Hold on. No. We got to fire questions at him.
Yeah.
All right. So now we switch roles. We got 45 seconds to fire as many questions at you, and we want the most brutal honor
so,
that you
so
have.
get ready. Take a deep breath.
All
Take
right.
a deep breath. We're
Let's
gonna
hear the breath.
No.
Let's hear the breath.
Okay, it's a deep breath. Deep breath.
Deep breath. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the last thing you ate?
A brownie.
Complete the sentence. Bradford the
fish.
Paco, that was weak. Because that's his name, right, on Instagram. All right.
Lover.
If you could be in the circus, what role would you play?
The lion.
Good.
All right. Hot dogs.
Or the fish.
Hot dogs or legs?
Hot dogs.
All right.
Nice.
What's Nickelback's best song ever?
Help.
Arms.
Lifeline.
Okay.
It's good now.
Good. What do you say? Look at okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to drive any car and kiss any Formula D driver, who would it be?
Ken Gucci.
Yes.
What car? Though?
What car would you kiss?
What car? His car.
Oh, nice. Good answer.
Good
That's the one we were looking
answer.
for. We got two more. We got one more set of questions.
Which driver would you fight?
Smells like him.
Which driver would you fight?
Mad Mike, because he would beat me a lot, and I would be on the internet, like, famous.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
awesome. He wants e-cred.
Sure.
Okay, last one. It's a physical challenge. You have to stand up on your hands. You do a handstand and
Stand
sing.
on my hands?
Yes, stand on your hands, and you're gonna sing Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On." And if you do, you're gonna. Oh, I guess that.
Hold on.
Like,
Do you know "My Heart Will Go On"?
I don't know.
Are you already standing on your hands?
Hold on. Let's make this a little easier. What song? Do you know any Creed or Nickelback songs?
No, but I can sing like a Pearl Jam song.
Yes.
That's fine,
Okay. So do a headstand and sing your favorite Pearl Jam song.
All right.
3, 2, 1, and go. Wow.
Yeah.
You got 20. You got 10 seconds left. You got to keep going.
Keep going. 10
Okay,
more.
10 more seconds.
Jeremy spoke.
I know that one, yes.
Spoke.
You are a rock star.
All right, okay, so we're going to end our segment right now. So would you mind singing with us on the way out?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool, man. All right, so Sam, 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. I want to thank you for calling us today. I like to kiss turtles and rub my cat's tummy all day.
Nailed it. Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude. You were the best.
You have a good night, man.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye. That was pretty good, Cory. Good call, man.
That was the best. I think we should just end it.
Yep.
Good night.
Oh, wait. No, should we mention about our...
Yeah, go to Patreon and do all that
Yeah,
stuff.
so all this is happening thanks to you guys. It's been supporting our Patreon.
Yep.
Right now we have...
well, this is confusing because we're releasing this episode on Monday, and then we also actually record an episode with the Ken the Goosh Man and Ryan Lawnmower Man Lantain, and that's going to be released in the following week. But you guys have already you've already hit our Patreon harder than we ever thought, and we want to thank you so much for that. And of course, if you want to, even if you listen this far, if you've listened to all 2.5 hours of this, however fucking long it is, and you think this episode is worth a single dollar, throw that at us on Patreon because we would appreciate that. There's some bonus rewards if you do more than that, but also just don't feel obligated to do anything. We love you guys regardless.
Yep. Thanks for the 1 year, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for the 1 year. And also, we are doing some giveaways. If you share this app or any of the others from this month, we will.
I think we should do something for the comments. Let's people put in the comments who was the best guest.
Yeah.
And whoever gets the most votes Like out of the phone
That's true.
calls.
We could do that. We could send some swag. It won't be a filter. So we got our filter comp each month. So if you share each episode, you get drawn or thrown into a selection to win a signed AEM filter with our names on it or other professional drifters throughout the year. We choose that each month. But yeah, for this specific episode, let's do a thing where if you want to elect who was the most favorite, the best guest, and we didn't actually hit all their names. But anyways, if you guys want to choose the best guest, we'll send them some free swag.
All right, guys. Thank you again for everything.
Yep. Thank you for 1 year. We appreciate
Here's for another year.
Here's for one more episode.
High five, guys.
High five.
Boom.